Okay, test one, two. Here we go. Let's grab our friends. Bingo. Good morning, everybody. Dante here. Glad to be with you guys. Glad to see you again. So many familiar faces. Excited to get the week going. As you guys know, how we start the week is typically how we end the week. So let's start this week off with a bang. Make sure we do big things. If you have a question, please do make sure to raise your hand. I don't think I see any new challengers this week. So we all know how to play the game. I see the hands going up. Let's hop right into it. Leah's going to be first. Good morning, Leah.
Good morning. All right, I needed to learn how to get one page of a funnel into my now webinar funnel. And I worked over the weekend and I kept reading the directions that said, go create. I couldn't get it to work. So I tried.
So is this your offer page, the your order
Yeah,
form page where they can purchase?
right. I want to get that into the webinar.
Cool. So you do your stack slide today only. You're gonna get this and this and this and this and this, and all you have to do to get this is go to, and we need to get that page from the webinar accessible, right?
Right. Into the
Love.
webinar funnel.
Well, when you say okay, here we go now. When you say into the webinar funnel, can you share your screen, Leah? Let's go do
Yeah.
this together.
Okay.
Get your permission set up. You should be good to go.
Okay. I had it Chrome on. Why is it not showing Chrome as an option? There it is.
Bingo.
Okay.
Bingo. Okay, take me into your webinar funnel, please.
Okay. This is the webinar funnel.
Great.
Didn't already have a order page in it.
Aha, got you. So your order form is just in a different funnel, correct?
Yes, yes.
Beautiful. And let's go to that order form page. I note that your domain is earnscholarships.com, so we'll make sure that they're on the same domain, but go ahead.
Okay. It's earnscholarships.net. But yeah.
Oh, sorry, .net. Okay, great. But same domain on both funnels. So if somebody comes into a webinar on domain A.com, we don't want them to order on domain B.com. We want all their actions to be on the same domain, same business, so it'll make sense. So you have both of these funnels on the exact same domain. You're
I,
perfect here.
I think
Now,
so.
this is going to be the first page. This is your order form, correct?
Yeah, I guess I duplicated that.
Yeah, you cloned it, which is a-okay. I'll help you learn the build and everything in just a minute here. But biggest thing in your slides, Leah, you're gonna have a slide that says go to www dot, and you just put the domain of this page on that slide. So we just have to clean up our domain. Right now, I can see the page path of this page is two-step cart page 84B00. We want to clean that up. Because this is the URL that we're going to put in our slide and we're going to tell people to go to. Does that make sense?
Yes. So go.
Amazing. We're actually going to go three dots on the page.
Oh, okay.
Lovely. And then settings at the bottom. Bingo. Second drop down, second slot down. There is our page path. Each page in your funnel gets its own path that you get to set. So, do you know the URL that you have in your slides already?
No.
So you're going to make it right now.
Okay.
Great. What URL do you want to send them to? You can make this page path anything. So it'll be your domain slash, and then whatever you want. What's the name of your program?
The Secrets to Earning Scholarship.
That's a little long,
Okay.
just because some people might be typing this in,
Oh, okay. Just
right?
secrets.
You could. I think that would be a great place to start.
Okay. I'm seeing that that's the Horton test prep though.
I do see that as well, and we're going to double check that.
Okay.
Let's go ahead now and save.
Okay.
Lovely. Or submit, excuse me. Okay, so a quick recap. Here is the actual page that we're sending to. We do our webinar, we have our slide telling them where to go. Also, when you put that slide up, you have copied to your clipboard the actual URL. You put that URL in the Zoom chat as well, so people don't have to type, they can just click your link. Does that make sense?
Yes, that's what I thought.
Yes, that's exactly right. You have it copied to your clipboard already, so when you start the presentation, it's already copied. You just Command V. Also, Leah, when you share your URLs, you want to make sure you share the HTTPS version. If you just give www dot in Zoom, it will not be clickable in the chat. To make a link clickable in the chat, you need a full HTTPS URL. I'm going to show you how to get that right now. But does all that make sense what we just did here?
Yes, and that's a really important point. Glad you said that.
Awesome. Love that. So now let's preview the page, please. Just put your mouse on the page and click somewhere around there. There you go, preview. Lovely. Now top right, we're going to go to live page. Bingo. Okay, great. And check it out. Here is the URL of this page, Leah. It's in your URL bar. Press that URL in the search bar for me, and that'll show me the entire URL. Just click there once. Sorry, click there again.
Oh,
There it is. And check it out. HTTPS. That is the full URL. That's what you want to copy. But let me make sure the URLs are proper really quick because you did note that it was showing the Horton test prep, right? So
hmm.
let's go check this out. Back to your ClickFunnels account, one tab left. Lovely. Next to your blue URL, click that copy button. There it is. Bingo. Put that in a new browser tab, please. Bingo. Bingo. Perfect. So that's the URL that you're going to use every time, and all you have to do is just copy that URL. Does that all make sense?
Hmm.
Bingo. Awesome. What other questions, Leah?
Well, how do I get this page into my webinar funnel?
Oh, that's just adding the slide, adding the link at the bottom. So you have your slides, and you're going to have an order here slide towards the end of the presentation. You just take this URL we just copied and you put it at the bottom. That's it.
Okay, so do I need that page at the bottom of the funnel? Like, let me go to the funnel.
Yep.
And so this webinar funnel, which I haven't finished writing,
Mm-hmm.
do I need that page in this funnel?
You do not need that page in this funnel. You can have it in the funnel, or you can have it in a separate funnel. Both funnels are on the same domain. So you do not at all need to have it in the same funnel.
Okay, that's where I got messed up, was thinking that I needed to somehow get that page in here.
No, you do not. Your webinar funnel, the technical functionality that you need is a webinar opt-in page and a webinar broadcast room. And you really don't even need the broadcast room. You need a webinar opt-in page. That's the page they register and they opt into your webinar with. From there, we do everything in the webinar. That's in the Zoom room. Technically, funnel functionality that doesn't kick in. Funnel registers people for the webinar. Webinar is delivered through Zoom. In your Zoom, you're doing a presentation. That presentation has your slides. That's where their attention is on the webinar. They are inside the Zoom. So you just send them from Zoom to the order form to go by. Whether that order form is in your webinar funnel or a separate funnel, it literally doesn't matter. Does that make sense?
It does. All right.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's it for today.
Awesome. Really quick, I want to go look at your order funnel. Let's go to
Okay.
the funnel that they're purchasing in because we want to make that build right.
Okay.
Yep.
Because I'm going to go with the suggestions that Russell said on Friday, which was to have just the course. Um, yeah, so this is it. I
I love
haven't
that.
made it live yet. And then my order bump will be that, like giving feedback on the essays, right? And then my one-time offer will be test prep on a different page.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so now let's talk customer journey. They get to this page right here
Hmm.
from the webinar. They type in the link or they just click the link that you put in chat and bingo, it sends them right here to this page. And
Okay.
after they purchase, they would be taken to the next page. Let's scroll down and see what that is.
I
Oops.
guess I need to go delete this.
We can. We can definitely delete this. Great.
Okay.
And okay, let's keep going with the build here. So you have your order form that leads to our OTO page, and that's where you're going to have the next test prep, correct?
That's where, yeah, I haven't
Beautiful.
built
And
it yet.
then after that page, they'll go to the next, which is our thank you page. That says thank you page, not order confirmation. So I want to go check something on that page. Let's
Okay.
go ahead, enter the editor. Great. Scroll me down just a skosh. I think we're looking at all of it here. That's pretty much it. Amazing. Let's learn together here, Leah. Okay, so a thank you page is exactly what you've built here to a T. A thank you page is going to thank the customers for taking an action. We will use thank you pages in opt-ins or sales pages. It's literally just thanking them we use thank you pages when customers are not spending money. Let me put it that way. If customers do not spend money, we use simple thank you pages, confirming and affirming the actions they've just taken. But anytime we are collecting monies, we want to make order confirmation pages. They're different than a thank you page in the sense that an order confirmation page is going to have a order confirmation element. Here's what you purchased. Here's how much you paid for it. Here's the taxes that you paid on that thing. It's confirming their order with a digital receipt. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So really go ahead, please.
Should it also have a link to the course?
Yes. Yes, it should. I'm a huge fan of over delivering on my fulfillment as much as I'm a fan of over delivering on my products and services. Reason why is I'm selfish. I can't stand sitting around all day having to answer support tickets. Drives me bonkers. So I want to give that link to people as many ways possible. I want to fulfill as many ways possible. So yes,
Okay.
for you, you would also add a button to this page and just link it to your course URL. I think I taught you how to do that
Mhm.
last
I know
week,
how to
right?
do that now.
Beautiful. So all we have to do here to make it perfect is add a confirmation element and a button. Let's do that together.
Okay.
Let's do it right below your congratulations text. So check it out. You've put all that text in one text element. You'll
Okay.
probably just add another paragraph element and then you can space out your text. But for now, yes, let's add an element right there. In your search, which is always enabled, by the way, always, whenever you click add element, the search is always ready to be typed in. Just type check. Confirmation. That's right. That's an order confirmation element. Click anywhere on your funnel to get out of the settings. Let's just see what happened. Bingo, scrolls up. There we go. Now we're showing them the confirmation number, what product they purchased, how much they paid. This is an anytime, gang. Anytime you're collecting monies, you need to have an order confirmation element just like so.
Oh, okay. Why did
Nice.
it say $23?
This is just inside the editor how it's showing. It's always going to show that. When you make your test purchase or your live purchase, you'll see an actual receipt be generated here.
Okay.
It's just like when you add a video in the editor, but you don't see the actual video in the editor, but when you preview, you do. Same kind of element.
Okay. So
Cool.
this and then add the button
That's
that
right. So let's hit our add
after.
element again. Bingo. Just type but. There we go. There's my button element. Oops, sorry, right above. Bingo. Add that. There it is. Nice. Dress it up, make it pretty, make it easy. I would break your text right there. Congratulations. Here's your confirmation. And then I would put text above my button. Click this button to access your course immediately. Rocking and rolling.
Okay, and put the order confirmation stuff underneath that then?
Yes, we want to hit them with an order confirmation pretty high on the page here. We don't want a bunch of text. We don't want a bunch of copy. Any steps, like you're gonna have a button here, right? But maybe you also want them to go follow your socials.
Okay.
Or maybe you want them to subscribe to your newsletter. Any other actions you want to have happen should be below your confirmation. We should first confirm and affirm what they've done. Congratulations, you've purchased entry into this thing. Co- Sorry about that. Wrong pipe. Congratulations. You've purchased entry into this thing. Confirm with an order confirmation. Give any final steps down below, buttons to link them out to other things.
Okay, got it. I know what
Sweet.
to do. I'm set
Awesome.
for my homework. Thank
Let
you.
me let me show you one more cool thing, Leah, if you have
Oh,
a
okay.
couple seconds.
Yeah, I do.
As I was thinking about this, I think I want to change up the structure of how we're running this. So let's save our change top right, and let's exit top left.
Over here.
Okay. Yep. This is going to be a little higher level here, but super important for us to know. Here's what I did with Leah. She needed to link to this page. So I went to that page and I made her URL something sexy and on par and easy for people to type in and go to. But what happens if Leah wants to start split testing this order form? Well, Leah, go ahead and make a split test for me if you don't mind. Three dots on that page,
Okay.
and then split test. Yeah, and make a duplicate. Okay, so now I changed up the page path to this specific page. And Leah is going to direct traffic. They're all going to be in her webinar, and they're going to click that URL or go to it just to this URL of this page. They're not going to go to the main funnel URL. So if Leah runs traffic as is, she would have them in the webinar. They would click the button or do the thing and be taken to this page. They would never go to this page. They would never go from here to the split test. That would not happen. They would only go from the webinar to the URL that we shared. Does that make sense, Leah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And we want them to really go from the webinar to our funnel URL. So then they can enter our funnel and we can run split tests and do whatever we need. Does that make sense?
Sort of.
Sort of. Let me show you exactly what I mean. Let's go to our three dots and then settings on our first page.
Okay.
Let's go to the settings at the bottom. Now I want you to make this secrets dash A as your page path.
Okay. It still says the Horton test prep. That's why I'm a
That
little,
that's just your that's just because that's what you set up like in your account on your
okay.
site. You don't have to worry about that. This funnel is on your other domain, the
Okay.
.net.
All right. So
And we
secrets.
just tested that out too in previewing the page and going
Mhm.
to the URL. So I promise you're rocking and rolling here.
Okay.
Cool. Let's make this path secrets dash A. Lovely. Update at the bottom. Let's go to our split test. Three dots and settings. Let's make this secrets dash B.
So get rid of copy.
That's right.
Okay.
Beautiful. Update at the bottom. Now, we need to change this URL because this is now the new URL that you are going to run traffic to. And we're going to make this one just secrets. So go to your main funnel settings, top right. Now we're going to change this URL. That's our page path. You can just remove all of that. And we're going to make this just secrets. Beautiful.
What does that mean?
That's not correct. Really quick, do secrets dash one. Scroll me down and update. Okay, really quick, I need to change this funnel name too. So go to your settings. Oh, it's add order page into webinar. That'll be totally fine. Secret stash one. Great. Close this down really quick.
Just update.
That'll be fine. Okay, secrets dash A, secrets dash B. That's perfect. And secrets dash one. Just reload your browser really quickly. Yeah? Lovely. Okay, back to our main funnel settings, top right. And I want you to remove the dash one in your funnel path. Okay, so look at this. It's saying this URL is already assigned as a redirect for copy of two-step cart page. The URL will be removed as a redirect for copy of two-step cart page. That'll be totally fine. Let's do that. Update. And that just means you're using this page path in another funnel that you have. But you're not even using this funnel copy of two-step cart page, are you?
Well, I think I might be using it in a different funnel.
Okay, let's go check that out really quick. Just close this top right. It won't save.
Okay.
Nice. Now we can see the URL is secrets-1. Before we go check out the other funnel, what we're doing here, Leah, is we're setting our main funnel URL to the sexy one that you're going to put in your slides. So now people are going to go to your webinar. You're instead of pushing them here, we're not going to do that anymore. We are now going to take them from the webinar right to your funnel URL, and they will be able to enter your funnel. And now you can run split testing on your order forms. Does that make sense?
hmm hmm
Amazing. Amazing. So let's go check out that other funnel really quick. Exit top left. We're looking for copy of order form.
I have so many, I don't know. Like,
Yes, we do. Keep going down. Keep going. And that's about it. So I think it's this other funnel. Scroll me up just a little bit. Here we go. Was it that one maybe? Let's click it. Oh, this was for your Columbia event.
probably.
Okay, scroll down. Let me just look at our URLs. Keep going. Yeah, you didn't use it in this URL. So, open up a new browser tab, please. Yeah, just go to myclickfunnels.com. Take you back to your funnels. All right, let's go to that funnel, the add to order page. Yeah. Right. Okay, let's go back to our main funnel settings, top right. Go to your page path and remove the -1. Copy of two-step cart page 65CC. Okay. Take me back to your other tab. It's this one up top.
I don't do what?
The this other browser tab. Yeah, it's just back to your account. Okay, exit. That's copy of older version. Exit top left. Yep. Beautiful. Okay, copy of. Keep going down. Copy of older. And that is just not there. Scroll me to the very top. Go to your archived. No, and it's not there. This is just a cache, Leah. This is just a cache. It's remembering the wrong name.
Okay.
Uh, but it doesn't matter. You're not even using that funnel anymore. So go back to your all. We're good to go.
Okay.
Back to your order page. Lovely. Great. Back to your main funnel settings. Yep, we're going to remove -1 from the path, make it clean and simple. We can disregard that. It's no worries. Update. Bingo. Now, copy that URL. Just click the URL itself, it'll copy. Yep. We're going to put it in a new tab manually, just like a customer would. So, a new browser tab, that little plus at your top right. Lovely. Paste that URL in. Bingo. Enter. And that'll take us to rocking and rolling. This is
Okay.
just cache. We should see that path as secrets A, but this is just a little browser caching. No worries. This is the right page, correct?
Yes,
And
I've
that
got
is the right
changing.
product showing on the order form.
Right. And yeah, this is the one I'm making the changes that Russell suggested, which is, the whole confused customers never buy. So I'm just going to be
Mhm.
selling the course and I was going to do this as my order bump, and then
Yep.
a separate page do one-time offer of test prep. But
Yes.
this is what's scalable is the course. So
Perfect. So now this is the URL. You are just putting that URL on your slide and then you're of course pasting that in the chat as well. And boom, everybody just goes to that URL.
okay, got it.
Sweet.
Go keep working on it. I know what to do. Thank you so much.
Awesome. You got it, Leah. Thanks for letting me use you there. All right, let's hop over to Kimberly. Good morning, Kimberly. How can I help?
Good morning. Everything is going well. I was so excited to jump in the ocean. That's 70 degrees on October, what, 5th? So that was awesome.
Come on with
Um,
it.
right? So great. I have a question, follow-up question from last week.
Sure.
So you mentioned that, you wanted me to contact the people that had bought, and I didn't know how to find them. So I wanted to follow up and ask you where do I find them?
Great. Let's go check him out,
Okay, let's share my screen.
please.
Um, Okay. Would it be obviously it's going to be on the ClickFunnels page.
Yep, it'll be on your ClickFunnels account.
Okay. Where'd it go?
Look at me. I made the top five.
You're totally on there. Oh, I'm not going to do this. It's wait, I have it up already. Hold on. Here it is. Okay.
There we go. Yep, we're going to exit top left. You're perfect. And then we're going to go to our customers tab, top left.
Oh, okay.
And then we can click on orders. And this will show us only people that have made purchases.
Orders. Oh,
Great.
oh, somebody bought something yesterday.
Hey,
Woohoo.
bingo, baby.
Yay.
Nice work. Nice work.
I was worried because I thought my ads weren't congruent. Like I was going to relook at my ads.
Yep.
But so and someone bought on October 4th. So I don't know. Oh my God. Jamie Kirshner. This name sounds familiar. But um
Now the fun
right. Oh,
starts
these are
happening.
so okay. So this is one. I don't know what home means. Does that mean me?
No, somebody might have input their name as home.
Oh, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I mean, it's a start.
Bingo.
It's a start, right?
Hey, and I'd love to see, as you go to Facebook now, Kimberly, let's go look. You can see the times of all these purchases. So no purchases before September 16th. So feel free to go to your Facebook ads and let's go see how many people we've got to click our ad from the 16th until now. And then you'll be able to see like, oh wow, from the 16th till now, I've had 300 clicks and I've had 6 sales. So I'm converting at 2%. Yeah, nice.
Okay.
Nice. It's got 5 purchases. You actually made 6, but that's pretty darn close for Facebook stats. We're not pissed about that at all. Facebook stats are pretty much always wrong. Um, okay. Okay. So keep going. Keep going. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, great. Scrolling back a little bit to the left. Yep. So we've had, I don't know why it's not showing my clicks.
Yeah, where's that? That should be here. Hold on.
Yeah, it's not
Um,
showing my clicks.
should I go to one selected? Because this is W plus whatever. I think that's like it's not. Let me just see. Maybe selected.
Maybe go to that ad for the campaign instead.
Okay, wait. What about this? I think this is it because sales
See,
829 is it.
there we go.
All right, so that's 5. And then the CTR, right? Yeah, no, it's not here. Okay, let's go to where you said ad.
Yeah, go to the ad. Let's see.
Okay.
And scroll to the right here. Oh, I wonder if we're running the wrong kind of ad here.
Huh.
I feel like we're running the wrong kind of ad. Does your coach help with ads?
Yeah.
Okay, you should have her go into your ads. I'd like for you to have her look at number one, look at congruency. Going to be
Yep.
super important. As I look too, I can see that this second ad is costing 61 per purchase.
Yeah,
One and two are costing less, right? So this is the data that we've received. We need to start making decisions on this data. Whatever we did in this ad, we should be doing less of that. We should probably turn this ad off because it's just costing us way more. A lot
yeah,
of
it's
times
too much. Okay.
it just comes down to copy and images. Like so many times you'll make a new ad running a different image and that new ad is going to come it's going to be like $10 cheaper. You know, it's crazy how the whole ad game works like that. But it's just finding the right blend, getting our cost down. I also love for her to find out your CTR. I think you're running the wrong ad. I think you're just running an impression ad. I don't think you're running a conversion ad looking for sales. And that's why we're not
So,
seeing real
th
click-through rate.
yeah, let me ask you. So, I mean,
Hmm.
these are Instagram reels that she told me to pick,
Hmm.
and she was like, go to your Instagram reels that have done well. So that,
Hmm.
that's fine. But then they're not necessarily saying like, hey, this is going to make you feel better. This one that says it's not weird, this one talks about Kundalini not being weird and helping to uplift you. So that one's good. But this
Cool.
one that says no access, this is just me saying like, this is me kind of being sassy saying, hey, they liked you better when you had no boundaries because they took advantage of them. So set your boundaries and let's get going. Something to
Yeah.
that effect. But that's not talking about what my thing is. So I as much as people like it, because people have told me they liked it, I don't think it's the messaging is saying, hey, this Kundalini will help you kind of
Yeah.
get that sass, right?
Yep.
So there's a couple of others that I can choose from. And
Well,
I'll go.
Kimberly, it's probably the time now. You're making sales from an ad that's really not even talking about your product or service or the solutions it is. So you're right. It's not going to be congruent. It's also not going to be setting and pre-framing people properly. And you're
Right.
still making sales.
I
So we
know.
got life. We're doing great things. I'd love get with your coach, show her what you've done so far and say, "Hey, I think it's time for me to make an ad specific to this product." And it'll be a specific ad that is on a conversion of a sales metric where Facebook is trying to find people to buy, then it's going to really measure our clicks properly. But you're doing amazing here. Let's make an ad specific to this product.
I actually have a great idea for it. I'm going to do it today. But I wanted to show you an ad that you said you would look at because I made it yesterday and I had you in mind when I made it. So if you have a
All
minute, I can
right.
show you.
Yes.
Okay. Let me find it. It's in one of these things. Um, hold on. I had Instagram up and now it's not up. Let me see. Let me see if I can just pull it up. And then okay, good. I can pull it up. Okay, so it's called Elevate Shadows.
Let's see.
Oh, Jesus. Please work. All right. Of course it's not going to work. Hold on. Let me see if I can. I had it up for you. I literally just had this up. Okay, wait. Here it is. It's all love and light. So it's not. Sometimes. Oops. It's all love and light. So it's not. Sometimes you have to embrace the shadow aspect of yourself to have the balance. What Carl Jung calls the golden light. So let's get to it. Okay.
I
So that's
love that. I would just tell you to flip it, Kimberly.
okay.
I want you to start this ad out with you doing that in the Dark Vader math.
Oh, you do?
Yes, make that the first 3 seconds of the ad. That's going to be a visual hook that's going to get people to have curiosity. What in the heck is Kundalini Kim doing here, right?
Right.
So the first 3 seconds is you being a crazy person in a Dark Vader mask.
Yes.
Then go into the messaging talking about the power of light. Yes.
Okay. Okay. I can do that. Okay. I can do that. Um,
Good.
the
And
other
keep
thing that
making those, Kimberly. Keep making those. Man, that's amazing. This is advertising. You never know how socials are going to go, so I love you making posts about this to see if they go viral. But make those ads, make them funny, make them genuine, make them unique, make them to yourself and pump them out there. Now that you have some data, put a little ad spend behind it and see how it does. And congruency to the funnel. That's going to be a huge lift for you.
okay, so I'll flip it and then what was I gonna say? Do you think I should throw that to TikTok because it's so crazy?
and Facebook and whatever else you have.
Yeah,
Throw it everywhere.
I threw it to Facebook as well.
Good. Yeah.
Um,
Heck yeah. Throw it everywhere. Make a
okay.
YouTube channel and put it on the YouTube channel the week after. Yeah.
I have a channel. I'll put it on. And then
Good. That's
what
a
was
great short.
it's a fun short, right? It's just goofy.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I have a couple of really good shorts. So I'm gonna throw a bunch of those on there. And then
Good.
Russell said something last Friday that clicked in my brain. And he
Mm,
said, have one item and then branch off of that, right?
mm,
Don't have multiple funnels or I have another one that I want to get out here before the end of October. And
mm.
I don't know if I should have it be like an upsell to this or if I should run a separate funnel. So I wanted to ask your advice.
Okay, that's a great question. What we're really talking about here is value ladders. I'm going to take your screen just so I can show everybody here. Where
Yep.
am I? Let me spotlight myself just so we can all see. So important. So you're right. We shouldn't have 5 funnels running when we first start. Far too often we do that. But now that's 5 products. That's 5 upsell products. It's way too much to manage. We should focus on the one set of ads pushing to one funnel, and we should focus on and scale that and that thing only until we get it on autopilot. Then we can work on the next. So you have typically a value ladder would go free lead magnet to a low price point product. So you're at
Okay.
the second step in the value ladder right now.
Okay.
Anywhere from $1 to $100 is our low price point. You're at 9.97, I think, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, so you're in there beautifully. This is totally fine. At the second step, you have your flagship product of the second step, which is your course itself. But when somebody buys here, they have a whole upsell and downsell chain that they get to go through, right? So when they buy the course, you're going to have first off an order bump on that order form where maybe they can get audio versions of maybe you do like ASMR and they can get audio versions of affirmations that they can put on while they're doing their 20-minute morning, right? Something order bump is something complimentary but is not necessary for them to get the results of the flagship. Okay, complimentary, but not necessary for them to get better results. Many times when Russell
Okay.
did books, he would have like the audio version as an order bump. You don't need the audio version to get the benefit of the book, but it's a great helper. It's a great complementer. So, an order form has our flagship product and our order bump on it. That then we have an upsell, right? And the first upsell could very well be the next funnel. So so typically a value ladder would go free lead magnet to low price point product to mid ticket. That's like 997 to 5,000, right?
Right. Right.
Something.
Right. It's gonna be like 350 or something like that. Yeah.
Okay, great. So for you, that would be your third funnel. That third funnel can be upsell one on your second level. 100% it can, Kimberly. 100%. But you should also have some downsells, right? If somebody comes in, they buy your $9 course, they take your bump, and you take them to the first upsell. They're like, oh, I don't want the $300 course. Well, we should then take them to a downsell. Okay, would you like a $97 1 hour session with Kim so she can help? Maybe you're going to do an aura audit where you're going to go on Zoom and look at their room and reorganize the room to make a better feng shui, right? All these offers. So just on this level, I have my flagship product, I have my order bump, I have my first upsell, I have my first downsell. You might even have another upsell that comes along from that. Hey, every morning I do a 20-minute session, and I do a 20-minute session with my VIPs. My VIPs, they spend $7 a month or $9 or $19 a month, and they get access to my private community where I'm giving out tons of Kundalini tips, tons of tips on your relationship and great things you can do with your partner. I also do a 20-minute live every single morning with you to start your day off right. Right now, so this one funnel can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 products in it that after they buy, they're going through. Does that all make sense?
Yeah, that's a lot you threw at me, but yes.
It is. And you can, as you're maximizing and optimizing this second step in your value ladder, the entire funnel, all those pages, you can be building your third. And your third is typically the first upsell in there. And then you can see how people are taking this third upsell. And as you're running this funnel and focusing on this second step funnel, they're helping you craft your next step. right? Some people take the offer, some people go through it. You're able to do the work with them, asking them what is good, what is bad, really honing in that mid ticket. So I know that was a lot, but that's how it should be. To build on what Russell said, we should focus on one funnel.
One,
We
yeah.
should maximize the back end. We should be playing with our back end offers and tweaking those because when we nail it, you can just run ads to this, Kimberly, and make $500,000 a year just on this low ticket funnle. Does that make
That's the
sense?
goal. That's
That's
the
the
goal. I
goal.
want an annuity stream. I'm looking for that annuity stream, buddy. So here we
Yes,
go.
sir.
My
Ma'am.
my my last question was, people have told me that when I speak to them that it's very much like ASMR, right? And they like my calming voice when I'm in that
Mm,
calming state.
mm,
And I have a bunch of videos on TikTok or on my phone that I can, that you were saying like a complimentary. So
mm,
I have a bunch of positive affirmations because that's what they like on TikTok,
mm.
on there already. So I can compile those you're saying and do that as like a little upsell, like, for additional $5 or whatever. Here's like a whole plethora of just positive affirmations for your day.
Yeah.
Okay,
I would
how would
probably try it a little bit more personally. I would probably try the course at $9,
uh-huh.
cheap, low price, easy, and I'd probably try the affirmations at like $17.
Okay. Okay. And then how do I compile those together?
Oh,
17.
that would just be an edit. If
And
you
like on CapCut, just edit them all on CapCut.
Yep, if you can just take all the videos and just download them, and then you can upload them to CapCut, rip the audio, string the audio together. You may also, though, Kimberly, maybe if somebody's buying your 20-minute course, maybe you want to also, as a bump, give them an ASMR version where it's you doing this, like in your 20-minute reset. I'm sure you're guiding people
Right.
through the thing. So maybe you want to guide them.
Dante, you froze.
Is it's like taking your sawdust, the things you already have, aligning them together to create an offer. You definitely could do that, but it might be a better offer if you just made a 20-minute reset ASMR style and added 10 minutes of affirmations at the end. Does that make sense?
Oh, okay. As a free, like just added on like 10 minutes
As
of
the bump,
affirmation.
no, that's the bump. The ASMR version. That's the
Okay.
bump. It
Oh,
would
that's
just
the bomb. Okay.
That's yes, you could take all your posts and put them together, and that's not a bad option. But honestly, Kimberly, that worked really well 10 years ago
Okay.
when people weren't so good on social and they weren't so consumed with it. Nowadays,
Yeah.
I imagine a lot of people would just be like, "Oh, I've already heard her say all these." So I'm just thinking it would take you nothing. It would take 30 minutes and you just setting up a camera and having a mic for you to just do the stretches ASMR style and then sell that for the rest of your life. Does that make sense?
So have the volume be at 0 at the class and just speak over the class in positive affirmations and not guide them.
No, no. What I'm saying, you're the expert in your craft. I've never taken a Kundalini yoga session a day of my life, right? So I really have no idea how it works. But like, what I'm saying is maybe even next time you do it live, you could just do this live and do it ASMR style. So
Oh, okay.
start out your session and do it ASMR and say what, however, I'm just gonna fake it here until I make it. But we're gonna say, "Good morning, Kundalinis." Let's do ASMR. Good morning, Kundalinis. We're going to do our stretches this morning. So first, I want you to get into this position. And while you're in this position, I want you to
Gotcha.
think of positivity, peace, passion,
Okay.
happiness.
Very good.
And then you're going to go, okay, 2 minutes is up. We're going to hit our next stretch. And you
Okay.
just literally do it live. And after the 20 minutes is done,
Mhm.
then just hit the live people with you. Hit 10 minutes of affirmations. Have them
Okay.
written down. Hit that 10 minutes of affirmations ASMR style. Boom, now you made the whole video. Don't
Okay.
you just take that video, put that in CapCut, rip that audio, and that's your product.
And that's my product. And still sell that for 9.99.
I would do that at 17.97
Okay. Okay. It's 17.99.
because you're
Okay.
never going to do that again live. Right? The
No.
people that were with you live, they saw that, they got that. That's awesome. But for everybody else, from now on, they just get the normal sessions. right? So you take that thing, put it in CapCut, make it your order bump, 17.97, start there.
Okay, last question. You're awesome. I love it. Um, I have a student who gave me a video and I've cut
Mm.
it down to a minute.
A
So
testimonial video?
a testimonial audio video,
Great.
exactly. And she said some beautiful things in there, and she calls me Kundalini Kim, which is cute.
That's
So
amazing.
yeah, it's cute. So I wanted to should I put that to Voomly to put it in the funnel
Yes.
and just
Yes.
have that be the first thing because it's a testimonial. So like right there, it's like someone saying what they feel from the class.
Yes, Kimberly.
And
Yes.
one thing she called me was the best kept secret of Fairfield. I love that.
So there we go. We're going to have our above the fold. And then you know how I've been saying right below your fold, put three testimonials.
Right.
Maybe you have your three testimonials, but right below the three, you have your video. See why students call Kundalini Kim the best kept secret. Boom, video of the thing. Awesome. Yes.
Okay,
When
so
you
put
get
it
when you get three of those, make those three reviews side by side. But yes, add it to
okay.
the funnel 1,000,000%.
Okay, so I have other people that are making them for me now, but I don't want to push them, right? So I'll wait for them to come in. All
So
right,
good.
so I will. You gave me a lot of great things today. I appreciate you very much. Thank you so much.
You got it, Kimberly. You're doing great. Keep working.
Thank you.
All right, let's roll over to Patty. Good morning, Patty. How can we help today?
Good morning. All good. Just your value ladder is what I am kind of stuck on and trying to work out. So if you can help
Mm,
me just quickly, like you often say, what's the next thing you need to do as a business owner? So I'm asking you that. I have my kind of flagship course,
okay.
which is Rewire Pain Relief. It
Yes,
is
we deal. You
what
do
I'm
you deal with rewiring your brain to
Yeah,
have less pain, correct?
natural pain relief. So you don't have to
Yep,
do, stretches and diets and all that.
correct.
So that I am beta testing now and have been getting good feedback. So I'm
Great.
trying to step forward down the ladder of um, and then you have the webinar in there as well. So I'm trying to think, so what is the next thing that I create? Is it the low ticket, $47 course? I do have a freebie that is, kind of a 10-point checklist. So if I think that's my zero,
Boom.
and then could I do a micro course kind of that zero, which is like a self-assessment of your chronic pain? So you can try and figure out, I have, structural or mind-body pain.
Yes.
And then where does the funnel, where does the webinar fit in this? So from
Next
that
step.
27, people then go, oh, I think I want to hear more. Can you just talk me through that?
So good, Patty. You're right on it. You're amazing. Right now, what we call mid ticket, as we would say it in the biz, right, is 100 to like $700. That's what we would call a mid ticket. Let me stop my spotlight. We don't need to just see me. I like you guys. So mid ticket is like 100 to $797. Typically 297, 397, and 497 are the price points we see used most in a mid ticket. But good thing you guys are in OFA. Mid ticket is not working right now. A lot of entrepreneurs are having a really hard time running ads to a mid ticket funnel and becoming profitable. It's really difficult with Facebook ads right now. So I would have you do exactly what Russell has had everybody do. Lead funnel. You have your 10 your self audit for free. Love that. It's a great lead magnet. Then we go to our low ticket. 27 to $47 is converting beautifully right now, Patty. That's doing so well. Ads to a $27 product are awesome. So lead magnet to a 27 to $47 low ticket, and then skip mid ticket and go right to your webinar. and your webinar is going to sell your 997 to 5,000, somewhere in there. Typically 1997, $1,197. That's really the price point we're trying to hit with webinars. It gets a ton of sales because it's not a huge investment, and your margins are really good when it comes to ad cost for that. However, you can definitely start at 997 and still make $1 million funnel. Does that all make sense now?
Yes, yeah, that works. That
Cool.
sounds great.
And everything I just shared with Kimberly is the same for you. In your lead funnel, as people opt in and you take them to the thank you page, you should put your $27 course right there. Hey, do you want to do this audit today with me? Oh, hey, do you want to learn how to do this audit the best? Or maybe your course is going to teach people how to do a whole home audit. Maybe your free lead magnet is a self-assessment and your free course is a home or a kitchen assessment, right? So anyway, you have a lead funnel for free. That thank you page should be offering the next thing, the 27 to 47. So you acquire a lead for like 10 cents and then they go buy your thing. You can run ads to your lead funnel. You can also run ads straight to your 27 to $47 course. And that's all you run ads to. As you're acquiring customers, they're taking your free assessment. Then they're going into your course and you're emailing them. And in the course, we talk about our webinar, our secret presentation where you can show people all the secrets their doctors don't want them to know so they can remove the chains of despair that they have to medicine right now, right? So you're acquiring leads for free or low price point products, and you're naturally sending them into your webinars to sell the high ticket thing. Does that make sense?
Yes, perfect. That's great.
Mm,
I'll pass it on to the next one. Thank you so much.
awesome. Great stuff, Patty. You are more than welcome. All right, let's get to Rick. Good morning, sir. Oh, as I lag out.
Hey,
Right,
good morning, Dante. How are you?
there we go. Good to see you, Rick.
Yeah, good to see you too, Dante. Can I share my screen real quick?
Please do.
Okay.
Great Monday from you guys. Great stuff today. All right, I
So,
got you.
Dante, I'm spending about 50 bucks a day on a campaign, testing quite a few ads.
Okay.
I just paused my campaign because I am spending money and I have some concerns on the conversions from one page to the next, but let me
Sure.
just give you kind of like an overview. So on that $50 a day ad spend, I'm getting close to like 100 people a day come to um this page here.
Yes.
Okay. Let me just preview it. Okay. So they're coming to this page.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the next page obviously is the order form. Okay. What, generally speaking, should be the conversion rate from the sales page to the order page?
Well, I want to see 5%.
Okay. So I have been tracking this every single day, and my conversion rate from the amount of people that come to the sales page to the order form is like closer to 15%. So
15?
correct. Above 10% like every day. So my
Wait, sorry.
frustration,
I'm sorry. Is that 15% purchases or 15% of people? Hold on. Is that 15% of people are purchasing on the order form, or is that 15% of people are going from the sales page to the order form?
15% of the people's going from the sales page to the order form.
Okay, sorry. That metric I'm looking for, that we want that to be around 30%.
Okay, so that's not that good. Okay, but my
We're
question
halfway
is,
there. It's actually good. That's
okay,
great. That shows me life. That shows me now it's just time to optimize, tweaking,
okay.
getting it perfect.
Okay. So, all right. So there may be some tweaking on the sales page, but I wanted you to review or just take a look at this order page and tell me if anything pop. I mean, I did exactly what you told me in terms of optimizing mobile versus desktop. So I think I did a great job of that. I
Yep.
made it shorter. I put this on top. There was a lot of text before.
Yep.
Um, I did what you said in terms of looking at clarity, and I saw quite a few people from day to day go to the policy pages. So I went in the policy pages. I put links in the policy pages to bring them back here.
Good
So
man.
I'm kind of like doing everything you're telling me.
Yep.
Now, so I wanted you to look at this page. Do you see anything, that should be done better? Or I'm following, I think, the structure of where it should be, and I'm kind of funnel hacking all my competitors. It looks very similar,
Mm-hmm.
but at first glance, is there anything I'm missing? Is there anything wrong here in your opinion?
Not really. I think it's just time to increase the design is all. Just trying to make it as sexy as we can. I really like
Okay.
how you're not using full width on your rows, so
Right.
I'm sure you look great on desktop as well.
Yes, yes,
I'm
yes,
sorry, on mobile I meant to say, excuse
yes,
me.
yes.
Um,
Correct. I just don't know why they're buying, and I keep hearing in the back of my mind, if I brought them here, like you said the other day, if I brought them here, there's intent, they want to buy,
yep.
but I'm doing something to turn them off, and I just don't. I keep tweaking and tweaking and tweaking. I don't know, maybe I'm not giving enough time, but
No,
uh,
this is the game. It's not time. It's just tweaking. So, like, I would
okay,
change my headlines immediately. You say you're
okay,
moments away from giving the dog the relief they deserve. Join 1,456 dog parents just like you who've already made this life-changing decision. So, I would remove the whole first line and I would just
okay,
say, join over 1,000 dog parents just like
okay,
you who, nope, I would say, join over 1,000 dog parents. Join over 1,000 dog parents and give your who are giving their pets immediate relief.
okay,
Join 1,000 plus dog parents who have unlocked their dog's best life. Join
okay,
1,000 dog parents who are enjoying their dog like it's puppy days.
okay,
It's just
beautiful.
different headlines that we're going to
Yeah,
hit, right? Because
yeah,
they landed on this page, and this page is just going to be all about the relief that you're offering them. So tweaking the headlines.
okay,
This looks a little small to me. I would
okay,
probably make that bigger, and
got
I
it.
might even try a yellow highlight on that just to really
Okay,
grab their eyes there. I wouldn't use a red highlight, but I might
okay,
try yellow here. I like your
okay,
button color is green. You have your coupon codes already enabled. You have that top headline. Your 25% discount has already been applied. So
right,
really great there. Now
right,
I'd look next at the images.
yep,
I think we can probably take much better images of our product, right? I think I talked to you last week about let's have these treats. Let's have
yeah,
the things spilled over on the sides and
yes,
some
yeah.
treats cascading out on like a charcuterie board for dogs.
Right, I'm doing that today. Some lifestyle images you said.
Yes, that would be fantastic. Just showing your product in the best light. It looks like you did upload a nutrition label to the
I
images.
did. You're great. You remember exactly. You told me that.
Yes.
So
So that's fantastic. Let me see that second image and third image, right? Those two images, in my opinion, are essentially wasted, right?
oh,
Because that's a label that I can't read.
okay,
That's a QR code I can't scan. I can't
okay,
see any of that, right?
okay, got
So
it.
I would definitely replace these front three images with some more
Okay,
lifestyle, some more putting your product in like,
okay,
and this comes down to customer, right? I
yeah,
imagine your customer is fairly affluent.
correct. Yes.
Correct. So let's put it in a showcase that they're going to resonate with.
Okay, okay,
Yep. And then tweaking
got it.
headlines. That's all. That's all it is, right? I might even, I mean, Rick, this is just tweaking design.
Okay,
I like the 25% discount has been applied up top. I really like that.
yeah,
It's not taking up too much space, and
right,
it's exactly what I want to see as a customer. The
right,
sales page talks about a discount.
right.
Bingo, it's applied. It doesn't give them next steps. Uh, nothing here is really telling them or pushing them to fill out the order form, right?
Okay,
So
so what do you suggest then to do that?
you're just running a simple one step. I don't even know that we need to because you're just running a simple cart funnel and people know how to buy in this. Uh,
Okay.
I don't even know that I would change too much. Let me go look at your competitor. Do you have them pulled up?
Um, I don't, but I think I can do it.
Dog is human.
So a majority of their ads from Facebook, when you click on the link, it brings you right to this page.
Right there. Great. Scroll me up. And this is what I would split test against. I would tweak up your headline, Rick,
Okay.
but I would literally split test against this.
And what do you mean split test against this? Make a
So they
page
have their logo top right, and
Yeah.
they have their buttons. Sorry, logo top left, buttons top right.
Right.
I would
Right.
make I would make this. I would make this, Rick. Like
Okay.
I would make this,
Okay.
even if these buttons didn't all fully function. Like
Right.
they have a science page, they have an
Yeah.
about page, they have a login page, they have
Okay.
this page, whatever that is. Like even if they didn't function to start, I
Okay.
would run a split test and I would just have a carousel and I would exactly have their headline. I would have this. You have your review.
Okay.
You just see the design, the layout is different, right?
Yes, correct.
I would have what you created, I think is good. And do you know what your order form is converting at? 15% of people are going from the sales page to the order form. Do you know what
Correct.
your conversions on those people are?
No, we looked at it the other day and you said that the numbers were decent.
Yeah, I think they're around 1 to 2%.
Yes, exactly. A little bit higher than that maybe. So that is correct.
Yeah, so I would that's typical ecom conversion. So you're hitting
Okay.
benchmarks right now. You're fine.
Okay.
We can
Okay.
get way better though. A funnel, I
Yes.
want to see a funnel converting at 5. I want to
Right.
see it up to 10%, right? When we're really nailing it.
Right.
So
Correct.
this is what my next split test would be. And I'd 50-50 split test this exact thing. Order form is going to look a little bit different because you're going to have an order form here. They're just running add to cart and you're
Right.
just going to replace this with your order form. A
Okay,
simple
got
one
it.
step exactly like you have
Perfect.
it, but I
Okay.
would test against this. Sorry, I got hiccups out of nowhere. If you scroll
Right.
me down, is there anything below the fold?
Yeah, there is. I didn't show you this last time. I apologize, my error, because I just this was what everyone sees. But yes, here's below the fold now.
There we go.
Um,
So this is a
lifestyle
card.
image, right?
Yep, lifestyle image, exactly. Showing it in action. Look at that. They have it on a board. If they
Right.
had that spilling out and the dog up on the counter for it, it'd be even better.
Yep.
And there's the formulation, kind of small
Yep.
in action.
The unfortunate thing is I don't have this yet because obviously I don't have customers and a following like them. They're huge.
Yep.
So the limited amount of reviews I have, and I am trying to get I did get some images over the weekend of my customers and their dogs and the bottle, so I'm going to include that now. But again,
Great.
I think the structure of this page for them is just exactly what we've been taught in the advertorial type of funnel layout template, from top to bottom. So
Yep. They're
I
just
think,
making the cart at the very top. It's an
yeah,
advertorial at the bottom, cart funnel
right,
at the top. That's
right,
exactly right, Rick.
right. Okay. So now when you say test against this, so I should duplicate the sales page. I should duplicate that page that we're talking about and create one looking like this, right?
Don't even dupe it. Don't
Oh,
even dupe it, honestly, Rick.
okay.
Start from scratch. Start
Okay.
start a totally blank page, totally blank canvas, and
Okay.
this is what you're creating. That's it.
Okay. A new page and just put in the elements and just try to make it look just like this.
That's exactly right. And then down below too. Like I would funnel
Right.
hack exactly my
Okay.
competitors. So I would
Okay.
create an image just like so. I would
Okay.
use AI if I needed to, and I would
Yeah.
create lifestyle images that I could have down below. I
Okay.
would just plug in your copy here.
Okay. Got it.
I'm talking exact funnel hack. And let's run that versus your page. We could see what's converting best and what we should focus most time. This is how we play the game. This is how we find out what's really converting. And then we find
Yeah.
out what's converting really well. And then we start adding our own flair to it. Then we add our own marketing.
Okay. All right. So I was just saying to duplicate the page because I've gotten a lot better at building funnels and knowing where things go and how to implement things. So I said, let me just duplicate it and then change things around. But I think I can do this if I start from scratch. So I'll give that a
I
shot.
think it'd be easier to start from scratch. When
Yeah.
you're funnel
Okay.
hacking something that's so simple like this,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
would start from scratch personally. Yep.
Got it. Perfect. I think that is it, Dante. Thank you very much. Hey, listen, just the last thing. I was
Yep.
on Friday. I was like so surprised to see that we were able to actually ask Russell a question face to face. So that was amazing. But that was the first Friday I was on when Russell was on. I know it's the expert portion, so to speak, but like I had an ecom question. Would that be okay when I'm on this Friday? Is that okay to ask an ecom question?
Probably not.
Okay, got it. No
Your
worries.
ecom question probably comes down to your offer.
Okay.
Is
Yes.
that
All right.
right?
Yes, correct.
What is your ecom question? Let's just not live in maybes.
Well, the question I had a curious question the other day about using a webinar for a physical product, number one, and what I
Yup.
wanted to ask. What's that? Go ahead. Sorry,
No,
Dante.
keep going. I'm already on track. Keep going.
Yeah, and the other question was kind of what I'm talking to you about right now, which you're helping me with. So that was really about it.
I love webinars for products.
Really?
Absolutely love them, Rick. I'm gonna
Okay.
put in the chat for you right now. Where are you, chat? There you are. Okay, I just put in there a script for you. It's the
Awesome.
5 minute perfect webinar script. The reason this was created was a great funnel hacker named Jamie Cross. If you guys
Yes.
don't know her, Jamie Cross sells soap. I love the Cross family. They're just fantastic people. But
Right.
she was selling soap back in the day. She was hustling farmers markets every single weekend, every
Yep.
single day, doing everything she can to sell her soap. She found funnels. She tried to launch a funnel for her soap, had limited success for a year or so. And then she saw Russell do a webinar and she said, that is what I need to sell my product. But nobody's going to sit through an hour and a half presentation to buy a $27 bar of soap. That
Correct.
dog is not going to hunt. So, how do I make this for my product? And thus, she created the 5 minute perfect webinar script. It is awesome. I love it, Rick. I
Beautiful.
love it. Run that for a physical product. And
Okay.
again, this comes down to video.
Yeah.
So your imagery, where you do this shoot, is so unbelievably important.
Yeah.
Please
Okay.
don't do it in a dark, drab basement. Go to a
Right.
dog park. Go to a
Yeah.
park. Go get a neighbor's dog that actually
Yep.
listens when you say come, right?
Yeah.
And let's go make a
Right.
great 5 minute presentation. I love this.
Right.
Same
Right.
thing with
Okay. Awesome.
fiber fix. Have you seen the fiber fix videos?
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Yep.
That's a little longer than a 5 minute perfect webinar,
Yep.
but I love that video and it does a
I do.
great job being a dramatic demonstration. If you have a friend whose dog has allergies, make a dramatic demonstration video. Make you going over to your neighbor's house and giving
Okay.
their dog your supplement for 30 days. And you could make that into a quick video, right? I
Got it.
love video for ecom. I love it.
Okay. Perfect. That answers that question. Last thing. Okay. So I'm gonna create the page from scratch. How do I do that? Do I go to the settings and just create a new page and work on that and then split test it, right?
Yeah, I'll show you how to do that. Let's go back to your funnel. Great. And we
So
would
we're
just
looking to do this one.
yes. So 3 dots on the order form. And you know what? Here's what I would do. Here's what I would do, Rick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Take your current order, click off to the side just to get the menu to collapse. Great. Click your little boxes on the left-hand side and drag it into that circle. Bingo. Now go click on that circle. Page, top right. New page, top right.
And just name it.
Name it cart copy or funnel hack cart.
Uh,
Lovely.
okay.
Create the page. Change that URL while you're here. That's your page path.
Right.
So just make it something sexy.
Um,
What's your other page path? Do you know what that is?
I don't know offhand. No.
Okay, no worries. Just let it be what it is then. Just create page. It'll make your page path. Yep.
NPP. Just for me.
Well, your customers see this.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
name is just for you.
Um, why is it telling me? Well, that's fine. If that URL is available, I'll use that.
Yeah. Yep. You can remove it. If it's left blank, it's gonna make the name of the page path. And that's fine. You can update this page path anytime later. You're
Right.
good to go.
Okay. Perfect. And just create a page.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let me get this straight now. So hold on a second. So everything is still working correctly, right? It's just so they're coming here and then they're
Yes.
going here right now, correct?
Nope, not quite. Love this question.
Okay.
You have an ad. Scroll me to the very top, please.
Okay.
People click on your ad and they're taken here to your main funnel URL. From your
Right.
main funnel URL, they're taken into your funnel where you're
Right.
running a split test, but it's a 100% split test. So everybody who comes in is all going to this track where they will
Right
go
here.
to this sales
Right.
page and then they will be taken
Right.
to this order form, which you're going to funnel hack and make the cart page right now. Does that make sense? So
Okay.
your split test is on 100%. That means
No, no,
no,
I'm not, yeah, I'm not split testing now. It's intentional to bring 100% here.
yes. So this, everybody is going to go down this track. They're going to go to the sales page. From there, they'll go to the order form. From the order form, they'll be taken to your confirmation or your
Right.
upsell.
Right, but this is going to take me some time to work on. So how do I still keep this active right now? Because I'm going to start my ads back.
Great, Rick. Click your boxes on that right page and drag it into that circle. Yes. Take
Okay.
your current page right
Right.
here and drag it into the right, into that circle.
Into this circle. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Bingo.
Right.
Now they all get taken on that path. And when you're ready, just swap the funnels over.
Right. But you're not telling me to swap. You're telling me to split test it.
Yes, I'm telling you to split test. I'm telling you, once this funnel step is completed, I
Correct?
want you to swap them, but then I
Okay.
want you to take your split test and make it 50-50.
50-50. Got it.
Yes.
Understood. So move this page when this is done over here. This page
Yep.
comes over here. Then
Yep.
we're going to split test at 50-50.
Bingo.
Okay. Got it. Done. Got something to do. Dante, thank you so much, man. I appreciate your time again.
You got it, Rick. You're killing
All
it,
right.
man. Keep pushing.
Take care, man.
You
Yep.
got it. Okay, Ross is next. Hey, Ross, great to see you.
Hi there, you okay?
There he is. I'm great. How are you, Ross?
Very well, thank you. So I'll be quite quick because my question is mainly to do with traffic.
Mm,
And basically, I've set the webinar date, so that's going to be the 10th of October. The registration page is up, and
great.
at the moment, I've been running ads from Meta for just over 24 hours. I put them live very late, about 2 days ago. And so far, I've had 7 sign-ups. It's very, very cheap. It's a once I convert it, it's about like $2.50 or something. Um, but which is nice.
That's
However,
great.
when I've looked at the email addresses, at the moment they are email addresses that are like .edu or like .academy. So these look like other educators that are registering. There's only 2 people out of the 7 that have opted in that are
Okay.
like Gmail or Outlook. So they're the ones to me that look more like potential customers compared to the maybe other teachers or other educators. And I
Right.
wanted to know from you that if I really wanted to hone in and make sure that the people registering were my target audience of actual parents, what would be the better way of doing that? Would it be better to alter the audience within the Meta Ads platform, or would it be better to change the copy on the registration page? Because I've tried to make it as clear as possible that this is parents of 8 to 9 year olds that are struggling in maths. Um, and then on the Meta Ads, it is parents, because the age groups that you can use on Meta for the parents are parents of 6 to 8 year olds and then parents of 9 to 12 year olds. But whether basically which one's going to have the best way of targeting the right people.
It's going to be copy on page
Okay,
because you already have
right.
your targeting set to parents. So I'm curious, have you ever done this before, Ross? And do you know that these educators signing up with education emails, do you know that they're not trying to get your services to learn how to educate better, or because maybe they have kids that are struggling and they don't know what to do? Like, my question is, are we sure they're just coming into funnel hack, or could they actually be customers?
I don't know. Good question.
It is
I
a
mean,
great
I
question.
guess I guess I'll find out on Friday. So
You will. This is fairly new, correct, Ross? And you doing these webinars, this is kind of a new thing.
yeah, this is going to be the first webinar I've done. So I've been bashing out the script and going through the training from Russell. Um, but
Okay.
yeah, so
I
so
I
we'll see.
love I love you paying attention. I love that. I love you being a conscious business owner. But right now, I want you to make no assumptions. We know nothing. They might be funnel hacking you, yes, because many educators and tutors are trying to figure out how to make turn their skill into a side hustle. So very possible, but it's also very possible that they're an English teacher and their kid is really struggling with math and they became an English teacher because they're left-brained and not right-brained and they don't know what to do and they're just trying to get their kid help. It's also very possible that educators are in here because their kids don't listen to them. So just like a realtor hires other realtors for the services, even though they're a realtor, you might be experiencing that same thing right there. So just act unabashedly for this first one. Don't worry about
Okay.
what you're seeing. Go do the webinar and let's see exactly what happens. And we can call these people up afterwards, Ross. You can if curiosity is really pulling on you, you can call them ahead of time. And you can say, "Hey, Ross here. I know the webinar is coming up this Thursday and I saw you registered and I'm just really excited to share with you all these things that I've learned. I'm curious, why did you register?" And if they're funnel hacking, they might just fumble around and not know what to say, but you might also hear really interesting things that you weren't expecting.
Yeah. So I mean, I've put that in the email as well. So the email they get after they've registered, it is in there, and it's just like, please let me know of any questions that you have. Hopefully, trying to encourage them to get back in touch with me. And I'm thinking, so what day is it today? It's Monday today. So I'm thinking like Wednesday, I'm going to send out a bit of a broadcast to all the people that are tagged on that have registered, and basically like, please
Mhm.
get your final questions in. I've
Yep.
already had lots of people get in touch just to try and encourage them to give me a little bit more information. But I know we've run a little bit over. Would you be able to just have a look at my registration page quickly and see if there's anything
Yeah.
you would change about the copy? Is that
Yeah.
okay?
Absolutely, Ross.
All right, one sec. Sorry, I just need to change my sharing permissions there.
You're a-okay, brother. A-okay.
Um, in fact, never mind it because I'm going to have to quit and reopen it for me to do that, so it'll take too
No
long. But I'll
worries.
be
I
back
can
on
tell you
tomorrow.
exactly what I would do, Ross. If you find that you're
Okay.
having an influx of educators coming in to funnel hack you, I would definitely put a banner at the top, which you probably have, for
Mhm.
parents only. But to the banner, I would
Uh,
add educators click here. And I would put a button right there where an educator would click. Or I would say, if you are an educator, click here. Take them to another webinar registration page that's just pre-framing them. It's going to register them for the same webinar, but now this page is all about educators.
that's genius. Thank you very much.
And then we can just play with traffic, right? We'll play
For
with
sure.
traffic. We'll see where people are clicking. Nobody might click the button. They might click the button,
Yeah.
great. But it's these things, Ross. It's doing these little things to see what the results are, and then we can build upon that. Also, brother, I'd love for you to call all of those people that have registered. I'd love for you to call them maybe tomorrow on Tuesday.
hmm No, that's
Yep. And
awesome. I'm
just
going to give
see,
that a go.
just see why did you register? Why did you say yes? And you'll be able to get great information here, by the way. Like, what's the number one thing that's stopping you from getting your results right now? Just go have that conversation. But I would love to see what they're saying. Do it on Tuesday, hop back in here on Wednesday, and then we can hear what they said, and I can help you kind of formulate a plan from that.
Sure. And so basically, they've gone in with their first name and their email address. Is there a way of getting their phone numbers, or am I just going to have to try and do that via email?
Sorry. My fault, Ross. I was thinking orders. My apologies. You're right. You could add a phone number field to your webinar and
Okay.
see if that decreases conversions. Typical marketing rule is we want to remove the steps necessary in the process for the customers to get the result. So typically when it comes to opt-in forms, we would want the least amount of information required. So that's the
Right.
least amount of friction. But for you, Ross, you're a business owner who needs data. You need these conversations. Calling your customers is the greatest thing you can do. All of your answers are in your customers' brains right now. So the more communications we have with them, the better. Always. So you as a business owner now selfishly you're like I want to call people. I want to have conversations. I would add a phone number field to your registration. And if it doesn't decrease conversions much, I would leave it.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you very much.
Awesome. You got it, Ross. Great job, brother.
Thanks, Dante.
You got it. All right. Margaret's up. Thanks for your patience, Margaret. How can I help today?
Sure. Thank you, Dante. I've got a few questions here. One on a couple on my affiliate link, and then a couple on the the course funnel.
Cool.
So we're setting up the affiliate link, and I'm just curious, and my logistics team um, tested it out, so everything's not, other than just kind of making all of the information what we wanted. It seems to trigger, you can sign up, but it takes like 24 hours for them to get any information. Is that normal?
Probably that's how your workflow is built. Let's go take a look. If you want to share your screen, we can go check it out.
Sure.
Ooh, this class link. Yes, I can get this for you guys. It is right here. Sorry, I'm just seeing that. Here's the link to this recording if anybody wants. Okay, bingo, I got you. And we're talking about your affiliate funnel, right? When they register as an affiliate.
Right. What my guy is saying is that, he tested it out. He had been testing it out and it wasn't firing correctly, and it turns out that it does. It just takes, a day. So he emailed me this morning, or we're on um, WhatsApp. And so he says, okay, everything came through. He sent me kind of a little Loom video and says, test it out later, but it looks like it takes a day.
Interesting. Click your green envelopes on the sign up page and take me into that workflow. Create an affiliate. Okay, and there are no delays. Okay, can you open up a new browser tab, please? Lovely. Type myclickfunnels.com. There it is. Bingo. Okay, bottom left, workspace settings. Then system emails towards the bottom of the list. I think it's right here. It should be on the left-hand side. I can't see mine right now, but it should be
Oh,
somewhere
system
like
emails.
there.
I'm looking here. Okay, gotcha.
Is that system emails? Yes, it is. Great. Okay. Affiliate approved email. That is good to go. That's turned on. I love that. Let's click the settings for that email, please. Okay, yes, you're an affiliate for the brand name. Okay, great. Okay, hit back on your breadcrumb really quick. Click your settings on the new affiliate welcome. Right. Okay. I'm gonna have you get with support on this one just to confirm. I think affiliate registration takes 24 hours, which is why it's not happening for 24 hours. I believe that is natural, but I'm not 100% sure. If you just ask support, they can get you a quick answer on that.
Okay, so he already has a call into them, so I'll
Great.
I'll send him a message and tell him to double check on that.
Great.
Because he was comfortable with getting it, so I don't know if he just kind of, tossed that to the side, but I will let him know. The other
If
question,
just so you know how to get around that, if that's the case, Margaret, where it takes 24 hours to create the affiliate, make their account, register them, yada yada, I would go to your workflow. That was when I helped you click that green envelope to go to the workflow. I would add an email in right away. And I would have it say, congratulations, you've registered. We're reviewing your account. Please wait 24 hours and you'll receive an answer.
okay, great, and we are gonna add an welcome email.
Great.
Um, and I was curious. Um, is it customary? I'm used to having agreements. Is it customary to set up an affiliate agreement outside of the email?
It is. Many people do.
Okay. I'm comfortable with. I'm more comfortable with that. Okay,
Great.
so I'll make sure that we do that as well. Okay, so that's it on that, and then on the funnel itself, I guess I gotta show you. On the order form, offer expired. So I remember I told you I said okay. You probably slapped my hand on this. Um, so I've got a client that wants to purchase, but they want to pay in two parts.
Okay.
So and I asked my guy, I says, okay, can we hide because I don't know. I know you said, hey, if you do partial payments, you could do it in four. And 997 is not a whole lot of money. And so breaking it down into four pieces, when and we talked about this is not an incentive. If I can pay in four, why would I pay in two? Or why would I
Yeah.
pay full price? And so I don't, and I understand why they have to do it. I've been on calls with them, so I already know. And that's why I haven't sent them, they're going to watch the replay and then they're going to pay. But I said, can we hide? This is, I almost feel wrong about this, but you know, the reality is the reality. I'm a business owner. I'm trying to get money in the doors quick as I
Oh
can.
yeah.
Um, so can we hide the four payments? Like, okay, so it's on the order form, so it's full and then four payment plan and then two because we added the two partial payments.
Can you hide the four?
Right. So can
We
and can
definitely can.
right. Okay. So he and I asked him as well, because I want to be able to do that. And maybe as we get more people coming in that doesn't have that luxury to even pay twice, that we give them the four option. And then I've really been chewing on what you said that I'm trying to stay out of the loop as much as possible, other than doing the live and maybe VIP stuff and all of that, and doing these kind of sessions to help them because they're going to need that help. Um, I really do like the idea that you recommended, but it takes a little bit to have them on a slower pace process. They're in the funnel, but they're not actually doing the 30-day challenge. And since they're paying slower, there should be something else that we should be doing to kind of, make it less attractive for them being on a four part payment plan and all of that. If they're really, are looking at a grant that they have to do right now. And I know we said, we can use the magazine, which we will, and I'm probably gonna throw some radio stuff in there that might be attractive as well. But starting out, I really don't have anything set up right now that I could pull the trigger on. And so I'm a little overwhelmed, actually, if I'm being totally transparent on what can I do today that would benefit, or I could, and right now we use the magazine, but I'm thinking, if you could give me some more feedback on that and what you think, how long does it take to kind of really, have the course? Do I have to set up a separate course for each one of these if they're going to do, well, I
It's
guess two?
exactly what I would do. So just to fill everybody in, what we talked about was how to incentivize people properly. And if Margaret is going to add payment plans, then she should also drip out her course based on that payment plan. So if somebody buys a 4 month payment plan, so four payments once a month, we're not going to give them all the content right away. We're going to drip that content out because we really want to decentivize them taking these payment plans. We want them to pay in full. We want them to get right in. So this is exactly what you would do, Margaret. You would clone the course. I can show, let me show you how to do this. Scroll me down on your apps. Let's go to your courses. Nice. Nice. Is that it? The grant readiness framework?
Yes.
There it is. Okay, great. And here, where's my tool? My tool. Oh, there it is. Scroll me up to the top, please. Here is the URL of this course itself. So each course will have its own URL. Exit the editor for me, please. Or just hit this breadcrumb, top left. Great. Click this button, clone the course.
Uh,
Not that one, that one. Yeah, duplicate the course. Yep, proceed. Now we're making an exact duplicate of your course.
Is it making
Just
it?
give it a second. There it is. Copy of. Let's go into the settings of that course to the right-hand side. Yep. Let's just name this, remove copy of, delete that. Maybe you could just make it 60-day challenge instead. I was going to put 2 at the end of it for 2 pay. And then we make another course that we put 4. But maybe you just want to instead make it 30-day, 60-day, and then 120-day.
Okay, that works for me. That
Nice. So
I
let's make
like
this one
that better.
60.
Okay.
Beautiful. Save at the very bottom, please. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're good. Nice. And we'll save at the very bottom. Yep, update. Sorry, perfect. Let me get my drawings out of here. It looks like a Picasso painting. Okay, cool. So now this course is in draft. Let's click into the course. Just click the name of it. Awesome. Now, this is your 60 days. So this will be for your 2 pay. And all we're going to do now is go to module 1, click the 3 dots to the right-hand side. Yup. We're going to edit module. Yup. Now we can go to our publishing and sorry, scroll me down a little bit more. A little bit more. Maybe expand the advanced settings. Yep. And that's just my styling. Okay, sorry, I'm crazy. Click off to the side. Or sorry, go to your publishing. Click that draft. Drip. There it is. I wasn't crazy. Now, days until drip access. You're going to put maybe modules 1, 2, and 3 on 0. They get released immediately. And then modules 4 and 5, you'll go to there, you'll put a drip on it, and you might put 30. So they don't get those, or 31. They don't get those modules until the day after the next payment was made. Does that make sense?
Yes, that makes sense. That's so okay. Days
You
until
actually just wouldn't put a drip on these. You can't put a 0 drip. So when you're ready, publishing would just be publish live. You would just go live on those.
and then this would be connected to their payment for the payment process.
Yes, this is a new course with a new URL. And in the workflow, you can add them to a completely different course. So each there's a course for each payment. Full pay gets your normal course. 2 pay gets the 60-day. 4 pay gets the 120-day course, and you can give them access, and each one is set to drip out at the right times. Does that make sense?
I like that better. Although the only sticky bun in here is I don't have the full course built out yet, so I'm just gonna have to go ahead and knock that out. So
Yes, give them access to what they have access to already and build as you go.
right. Oh, well, I'm saying for the full payment.
That's fine. Give them access to what they have access to. It'll be enough to get them started, and then you build it as you go. You know, if you're somebody
Okay,
who
so it's
likes
still
to be
90 days,
live,
or
yep, then just
it's still gonna
invite them
start
to your live webinars where you're doing the training live with them. Then you take those recordings, add them to the course. Bingo.
30 for the 30 days. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
That takes the pressure off. That's so awesome. Oh my gosh. Right. Because after a while, you can't give everything away in a magazine. You can't bring everybody on your show. You can't do all of, and it's not cost efficient anyway to do that. I needed
Yes.
something, that we could do and get on the other side of that.
Yes.
So great.
Also, Margaret, another thing I was just thinking about with pricing, I don't think we talked about this, but if you wanted to, you could we could always incentivize via price. So like maybe, okay, first off, what I'm thinking is you don't publicly make payment plans available because you want to incentivize more people to pay originally. But in a webinar, we typically say if you have any questions, please reach out anytime at margaret@bizcoach.com, right? So they have your, and many people will email, and you'll hear many people talk about a payment plan. So you can say, we offer limited payment plans. If you have payment plan questions, please email. And then I would make your payment plan its own order form.
Okay.
Then on that order form, maybe the two payments, we don't even tack any extra on. Maybe for specific people that have reached out about order payment plans, you send them to that special order form, and the two pay is not price hiked. It's just normal price. You say you can pay in two, and it's going to be the same price. Sorry, your content just gets dripped out to you. And then the four pay, you would price hike on that. So maybe the four pay is going to be a total of like $1,200. That would be incentivizing people to take the two pay because it's going to be less expensive. Does that all make sense?
Right. So, but is it the two pay is still going to be 997?
Yes.
Okay. And then and then it's going to drip out, and then the
And
four
then the
pay.
four pay would be like 1,100, 1,200 bucks. I would typically see about 1,200 there.
Right. That's yes. And then on our order form, we'll change that back to 997.
Yes.
And
One
then
track, one decision. You want your hyper buyers going and buying on that order form. Anybody else will reach out with those questions or concerns.
the order form for the other page, they're not even visible. We just set up a separate order form for that. And then we can kind of hide that away or something. And we just give it when they're asked.
That's exactly right. In your funnel build, you have your order confirmation. I'll put that as OC. Just put below the confirmation, put that secret order form, and nobody will ever see that secret order form.
Oh, like we did for the free course.
Yes.
Little
Yes.
confirm. Okay. Oh man, man, you are my hero today.
It just clicked.
Yes, yes. And this makes
Oh,
me feel so much better because I'm processing all of this in my mind. I'm like, oh my gosh, and I'm traveling this week. And I'm like, we're going now, we're all in. And once you're all in, that's it.
that's it.
So okay, so I think that's enough for now. I'm gonna go back to my guy and says, okay, let's make these updates, and then I can still um do the courses without having to feel like I have to rush and do them all right now to have everything ready. Okay.
That's
Perfect.
exactly right. You've already made the course. You already did the work. This will probably take you like an hour now, Margaret. Duplicate the courses, set the proper drip for each course based on their purchasing. Done.
Okay. One last question.
Yeah.
You've been talking about upsell, downsell this morning,
Mm.
and we've been talking about the Udemy course. So my Udemy course, it's going to take a little bit for me to kind of rewire that and build it into ClickFunnels. Could
Mm.
I still do an upsell or a downsell on it? It's like 94.99. Could I still add that to the ClickFunnels?
You couldn't because that course is hosted in Udemy. And that means you would use a Udemy order form for them to buy the course. So you wouldn't be able to do that. While you have them in your funnel, you can use your own funnel courses or your own funnel OTOs. The only way that I could see you doing that is if you made a Zap. Are you familiar with Zapier?
I know of it. I know of it. I am not
Your
familiar with
automations
the
guy
program.
should be very familiar with Zapier, and he
Okay.
should be able to help you with this. You could create a Zap that would connect ClickFunnels and Udemy. So you could make your course as a product in ClickFunnels, but when they purchase, you zap that into Udemy and they get access to the course. You could do that.
Okay, because I am gonna leave them. They do give us a unique link to it because how they pay out is, if they use this link, I get 90% of whatever they purchase. But I do want to include,
Okay.
yeah.
If you need them to use a certain link like that, you would display that for them on the order confirmation, Margaret. You would let them go through your funnel, buy whatever products of yours that you can sell, and on your order confirmation in ClickFunnels, you would put it below. Hey, do you want my best ever course for $94? Click this button. Because when they hit the order confirmation, they're done buying in your funnel. Then you could send them out to third-party places where you could send them to that special link. Does that make sense?
Yes, yes, and I don't want to do that too often because they get a lot of stuff out there. Not everything they get in this, but I don't want it to compete with the 997 course and like, hey, why should I take that? So
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
so I'll okay, okay. So that gives me some food for thought on that.
Cool.
Um, okay, perfect. Perfect. Got it.
You sure that's everything?
That's that's enough. I told you I'm already overwhelmed, so I gotta let me chug a lug this and then another time.
Cool. That sounds great, Margaret.
Okay, thank you.
You got it. All right, Carrie is next. Hey, Carrie.
Hi, let me
Hey,
turn my
hey.
video on. Hello.
There we go. Good to see you, Carrie.
Yeah, good to see you. I have a couple of questions. So if I can share my screen, I can
Please.
pull up my new um, free book funnel. So this is the PDF.
Nice.
And so let me just close these down so I can see. Um, so I did some funnel hacking and recreated this. So this is the free PDF version.
Yep.
Regulate your nervous system, learn how with chartered physiotherapist and mind body healing expert Kerry Norton. And then I'm giving away free copies of my new book. And so my question is here. So I've got a button here.
Yep.
And I don't know how to link that to I don't know how to link that to like an order form. And I was wondering, do I want a button there or do I just want literally them to put like name, email address, like just to make it easier? So they don't have to click the button, they just can put in their name and email address immediately to
What a
get to.
great question. Scroll me down the funnel just a little bit more. Uh-huh. Keep going. Keep going. Uh-huh. Cool. You should
And
have
yeah,
one. You sh
I just added these things on while we've been on the call, to be honest. So I need more, yeah, buttons and forms and stuff
Yes, you
so
just
they
need
can.
one more button down below what people are saying. Yep.
Okay, cool. Cool,
Right.
yeah.
Right there, you should have one more call to action. That's all you need. And
Yeah.
I like
Or
what you're doing here,
in a
Carrie.
row or in a section, sorry. Would you put it in
Oh,
another row?
I would just put it in a new row. Yep.
Okay, great.
Bingo. Yep. A one column row button.
And button.
Bingo. Done. And you
Okay.
want your buttons to be congruent. I saw different colors, different sizing of buttons. That one's
Yeah.
pink, that one's yellow. We want
Okay.
congruency. And you're also saying, yes, I want the book. And then you're saying on the other button, find out how. We
Yeah.
want congruency. Yes, I want the book. Yes, send me my book today.
Okay.
Whatever your call to action is going to be, you want it congruent across the board.
Yes. Okay, sorry, I've got a baby on my arm. Can't
That's
type.
okay.
Yes. And oops. Okay, and then yeah, we want this in the yellow, huh?
Or yeah, whatever color you choose. Nice.
Yeah.
There we go.
And
Yeah,
then
there you go.
yes. Look. Yeah, can I do that? Can I make it I want the book or
You can
is
play with
it
that. You can play with it, split test it, watch your screen recordings. That may
okay?
be okay, or you might find that you want all your buttons to be exactly the same, saying the exact same thing.
Okay, let's just do that. Let's make them
Yep,
all the
I
same.
think that'll be okay to the start. Now, I love what you're doing here. Multiple buttons on the page, and all the buttons are set to open the pop-up. Let's change that button action right
Okay.
down here. Great. Hit that drop down and make it open pop-up right there.
Okay,
Bingo.
great.
So now any button they press anywhere on the page will open your pop-up. Now we just need to go to your pop-up. So click anywhere on your funnel to get out of your button settings. And up top here, click pop-up. Show pop-up. There we go. Now in your pop-up, we're going to make the opt-in form. Let's put a one column row. Let's put a headline. Great. Now type input. You can just type INP. There we go. Let's grab our inputs. We probably want to get a name and an email, correct?
Yeah.
There we go. Two inputs. Lastly, we need a button. So just press backspace, remove your text, and type but. There's our button. Click it. Bingo, just like that.
Right.
Our button in the pop-up is set to submit, which we want it to be. So that's perfect. Just make your headline something along the lines of fill in your best information to receive your book today and we just need to change this email. We want this to be a name.
Okay, I can do that one fingered.
Nice.
Let's have a
Click
look.
that or go to the settings. Yep, that works.
Settings, yeah.
Now we need to choose the input type. That's right. We want this to be name and at least first name. That's
Yeah,
perfect.
I think that's great.
So now they fill
First,
in their first name and their email and they click the button and boom, they opt in. That's perfect.
and should I change this to yes, I want the book again?
This should probably be send me the book now.
Okay. Oops.
Bingo.
Great.
Perfect. Save those
Okay, cool. And
changes.
I can
Rocking.
great. And so just go up there and I can edit that text and stuff later, huh?
That's exactly right.
Great. So also the other question I wanted, so if I can show you the funnel I'm hacking.
Yeah.
Where is she? So this woman is like the biggest woman in nervous system regulation, like that there is.
Okay.
And so this is her, it's not really a funnel, it's maybe her website, but it all kind of leads to some funnels. And
Yep.
so she's got this really cool picture here with some kind of nervous system thingy. So I was just playing around with that, and I was just wondering if I can lead, like how I can overlap a little bit more on my funnel. So how I can bring this a little bit closer to here. I've been trying to play around with it to yeah, like what you would suggest to bring that, or do you just think it's okay how it is and just to leave it?
Well, it's okay how it is because it comes down to the image that you made. You can see right here this line where the image stops. That's the
Yeah,
edge of your image itself. Take me back to her example.
yeah.
Her image ends right there. So this is
Mm,
all a custom image. She made that background there. And then on that background, she put these little neurological symbols and she extended the neurological outside of the blue background. This is all one custom image that is exactly
okay.
that big. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah, okay.
So
And so
that's
that's
what you would
kind of
do.
what I did. I made a custom image.
Yep.
I made a custom image. Um, but yeah, in my Canva, it kind of cuts it off like this. But I'm just wondering how so see down here, my
Yep.
head kind of comes up over here. So
Yep.
this was a bit that I managed to get from one of the other built out funnels. And so I'm
Yep.
wondering how I get this to kind of do an overlap. So I can change the image in Canva so that it's a nice smooth image.
Yep.
And I can chop it, but I'm just wondering then how I would bring it over so that it kind of maybe it would come like this and go into here.
Great question.
That's possible.
This all comes down to working your image itself.
Okay.
Um, so how do I explain this? Okay, basically, you're just gonna have to make a new image in Canva. That's
Yeah.
what it comes down to. And you're gonna have to like I imagine what you're gonna want is probably a fade on the left-hand side so that these things kind of disappear into the purple background. Like take me back to your funnel hack example, please. I think I can teach it better this way. So what
Hmm.
she did was she used her tool to find out exactly what color her background is on the funnel. And then in her image, she made this part the exact background color as her funnel, the exact color code. So now you
I
can't tell the difference.
see.
That's why it looks like it's bleeding into the other. Again, her
Oh,
image ends right here, but she made this part of it to the right has that blue background. This part of it to the left has the
oh,
exact background color as.
clever. Got
Does
it.
that make
Got it.
sense now?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I thought I had to do something clever with the with the boundaries and stuff. But
You
no, no, no,
didn't.
that makes
Her
sense.
in her example, go back to her really quick.
Yeah, yeah.
In her example, I'll show you your column splitter, but her column splitter is right here. So let's
Yes,
go back to
yeah.
yours now.
Okay.
You have your column splitter if you click anywhere on the funnel, just to get out of the settings, and highlight your blue row. There we go. Your
Yeah,
column, that's where the split is. So it all comes down to changing the image. Does that make sense now?
absolute perfect sense. Got it.
Go.
Got it. Got it. Yeah, so I need to yeah, got it. Because I just did a background, a transparent background on this. So I want the same hex code to
Yes.
create that image. Yeah. But
Yes.
then if I wanted, so okay, so but can I do something where I actually still get this image to overlay slightly
Yes.
across here? Yeah, I can
You
do that in
can.
there. Okay.
What you would be doing there, Carrie, is creating a custom background image. And you would put that background image, like put your mouse up here, highlight your green section. There's my blue. Scroll me up just a bit, I think.
Cool.
No, click your hamburger right there, top left.
Okay.
Bingo. That'll just get the menu out of the way. Scroll me up. Oh, yeah, we just have sizing over here. We have a lot of margin. So put your mouse on the very right-hand side, please. You'll
Yeah.
get your
Oh, yeah,
green
yeah.
section. Now let's go to those section settings. Lovely. Scroll me down here. You chose this colored background at the very top. So scroll me up. What you would do is you would make that colored background none. It would not be a colored background at all.
Okay. Yeah.
Correct. Now scroll me down here on the settings. Yes. To background. You would turn background on. An
Yeah.
image URL. You would go create a custom image that has all the design and swirls and all those things. You would make that a custom image in Canva and then
Yeah.
upload it as the background. Then you would just have a picture of you that you add to your image element, and then you'll be over the background. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Got it. So I make the custom background image with the swirls and I can do that. And then I overlay the thing. Got it. Yeah.
That's
Yeah. Yeah. And I
exactly
can
right,
play with that.
Carrie.
Super. Okay. Cool. I'm going to leave that like that. And so then I can, oh, actually, no, I won't do that. Let me go back up again. So
Yep. Section settings, and you can just use your paint at the very top.
yeah. And then I can just pop that into
There you
colored
go.
again.
I think we clicked off to the side. Go
Oh,
back
did
up
I?
top. Oh, interesting. Oh,
Okay.
so interesting. Go back to your section settings.
Okay.
Click your paint. Choose light background. Oh, okay. Oh, I bet I know what happened. Go back up
Oh, it's
top
because
to your
I've got my
paint.
custom image. Oh no.
Yes,
Sorry,
no,
go
your
back up.
background is chosen on white. That's exactly right. So go to your back paint drop down at the top. Get purple. Yep. Scroll me down to your background itself and just turn the background off. So scroll me up just a little bit. There's a toggle to the right.
Oh yeah, got it.
And
There we
there's
go.
our paint.
Great. Okay, so I'm gonna play around with that.
Awesome, Carrie.
Super.
You can probably upload a screenshot of this to ChatGPT as well, and it might be able to just make you that background exactly as you want, or at least help you out on how to do it in Canva.
Okay, cool. Yeah, yeah, nice. What was my other question? So then I've got my thank you page. So if I just oh, how do I come how do
Oh,
I get
click your hamburger at the very top left.
oh yeah.
There you go. Now we can
So
exit.
then I've got the thank you page.
Yep.
And so then I want to know how I then link this to my product. So this is the button. So download Sorry, let me come back out here again. So thank you. Your copy of Stress Burnout Reset is ready. Step 1, click the link below to download your PDF copy of Stress Burnout Reset. Click download your PDF.
Yep.
And so I was just wondering how I then link that to the product. So when they download it, it opens up the product that I've created.
Great. Where's this PDF stored right now?
It should be in the products.
Oh, great. So you added it to your account. Open up a new browser
I
tab
think
for
so.
me. Just type myclickfunnels.com.
Okay.
Yep, right there in the search. There it is. Bottom left, workspace settings.
Yeah.
Now we're going to go to my assets on the left-hand side. Yep. Let's go to our downloads. And there it is, right?
Yeah, great.
Lovely. Click into that for me. Now, to the right is a copy button. When you upload your file to ClickFunnels, we give it a URL to be shared over the internet, just like if you upload it to Google Drive. Google Drive gives it a URL to be shared over the internet. Same exact thing. Have an amazing day, Margaret. Same exact thing here, Carrie. You uploaded your file. That copy button is all we need. So click that copy button, please. Take me back to your account. I believe it was that browser tab. Bingo, click that button, which you already did. We're going to first go ahead and click it again. You were perfect, but we'll get right back in. Nice. We have to change our button action. Hit that drop down just below there, and we're going to make it go to. It's going to be at the very top of the list. Scroll up just a bit.
Oh, yeah.
Go to. All right, now we're going to scroll down. Right there is our URL. Just paste it in. Bingo. We
Great.
probably want this to open in a new window so we don't take them away from here. So let's click that little box right below. Yep.
Okay, great. Guys, I
Bingo.
just want
Save the change.
to
Every time, right?
just on a call. Yeah. Just wait. I'm just on a call. One sec. Yes. Yes, though. The correct answer is yes. Okay.
Beautiful.
So
Preview the
cool.
page. Hit that eyeball on the top right.
Okay, let me move this.
Bingo. Hit your button.
Oh, gosh.
There it is.
Great. Now I've got the watermark on this.
Yep.
Is that okay? Would you say that's a good thing to keep on it? I mean, this was just what I was sending out before. Or would you remove the watermark on this one?
I would probably have it be on like the first page or two if you're concerned about people reselling your properties. Other than that, I'd be most concerned about fulfilling a great product. So I
Yeah,
would remove it
exactly.
from the actual pages.
Super. Okay, so yes, I'm just going to have to re-upload the one without the watermark for that.
That's
Okay,
exactly right.
no worries. Oh, where's it? Where have I just gone? Thank you. Okay, so I've got that now. That's great. So emails. So now, sorry, I've just got here as well. I've got the icon. So I want to link that to the Instagram.
Great. Let's go to your Instagram page.
Oh, I just changed my Instagram to yesterday because I wanted it to change back to my name. So this is my Instagram.
Great. Let's click in the URL, copy that URL up top.
Okay.
Bingo. Back to your ClickFunnels tab. I think it's that one.
That one. Oh, that one. Yeah.
Great. Click your icon.
One second, darling. I can't.
He said I was allowed to do that.
Icon
Sorry,
action click. When somebody
one.
clicks the icon, hit that drop
Yeah.
down. We're going to make it link. Go to, sorry, it's at the very top.
Go to.
Put your URL just below in the URL box.
Yeah.
And we'd probably make that one open in new window as well.
Yeah. Right.
Save the change.
Amazing.
Easy.
And I guess what another question was going to be like the policy, the privacy policies and all of that sort of stuff. I guess I'm making new pages for those.
Yes.
Okay.
You absolutely are. I have a tool I'm going to put in the chat for you and everybody else. ClickFunnels will make your privacy policy page for you. We have a business tools page that has a lot of great tools on it for you all, but we have on there a privacy policy generator. Feel free to use that if you would like. You can also use ChatGPT to make your privacy policy. Terms and
Okay.
conditions are a legally binding document. Feel free to use ChatGPT for those if you want. I'm not a lawyer. Please don't take anything I say as legally binding advice. Don't do anything I tell you to do. But you can use ChatGPT if you would like, or you can use like a Termly. I think they actually let you do it for free right now. But terms and conditions are legally binding. Either way, your privacy and your terms, you will make those as extra pages in your funnel. When you go to your funnel builder, you'll make 2 pages behind your thank you page. And
Okay.
yes, you make your
Let's do
privacy
that
and
now.
just link to the URLs.
Okay. So down here, I would just put one
Yes.
here or at the.
Yep. Right there. Plus page.
Oh,
Yep. Just use new page at the top. Yep. That's going to be a total blank page. Name this privacy policy.
Right.
Bingo. Create the page. And there you go. Now you have a privacy policy page with its own URL. So put your
Right.
mouse on that blue text for me. You would copy that. Yep. You would just copy it and then go link it to your other text. Link it to your other
Okay.
pages. That's it.
Great. I've got the footer saved as a
Universal
footer.
section.
Yeah, so that should update on all of them, huh? When I put it into this one. Is that
That's
right?
exactly right. Update one footer and it'll update on all the funnels you have that footer on.
Okay. So how do I do that?
That doesn't look like a universal section. Click off to the side for me.
Okay.
Put your mouse like over here and move it down. Highlight your section. That is not a universal section. I think you
Oh,
do have it on your thank you page, though. Click your thank you page on the left-hand side. Let's go down there. I think that one was universal.
okay.
And we'll see a big purple section there. There it
I
is.
see.
That's a
Yeah, yeah.
universal. Edit the block.
Okay.
Lovely. Now we can go in and edit our text individually. Yes, click your privacy policy. Oh, that actually clicked on the element.
Oh,
So click off to the side just to get out of settings. Yeah, click like there. Up
there,
there.
there.
Yep. And I think this will take me right in. Yeah, this is just our nav. So click your privacy policy. Yes. Now put
Great.
that URL in for your privacy. Correct. Bingo. Awesome. Now you can click off to the side. Great. Click Save Universal Block.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. There we go. Edit the block again. Click
sorry.
your navigation element. Yep, anywhere there. That's great.
I need to do that again, huh?
Yep, absolutely. Let's just double check privacy policy. And it did. That worked
Did,
perfectly
yeah.
fine. Awesome.
Good. Good, good. Okay, and I can do the same for the other ones in there as well. Great.
Yes, when you make your terms, you do the exact same steps. And then just go to your free book. Actually, I can go add this universal section really quick. Go back to your free book step.
Cares more about dragons than you. I mean, well, maybe.
All right, we're going to go to the very bottom.
When I was a kid, I was best at training, and I was never best in the
Scroll me to the very bottom. Add a
Yeah.
section down below that. So hit your green add. Nice. We're going to go to our universal sections. Lovely. Add yours. It's probably book funnel footer. Oh, no, it looks like just footer. Looks like that very top one you had.
Who is it?
Go to the very top. all the way up, up, up. Well, we're back. Sorry, we're in our saved sections now. Just click universal on the left.
Oh, okay.
There you go. And it looks like this one. I can see that
That
nav.
one?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
That looks right. Great. And then we're going to click on our funnel and we should see purple. Great. Delete this one.
Yeah.
Yep. Delete the whole section.
No problem.
Perfect. Yes. Great. Lovely.
Amazing. Last thing is just now, so obviously when they do this, I want to create the emails and to send to them. So I've got here that they're going to get this via email. So how do I create the email workflow for them?
Exit for me in the top left. We're going to go back to our builder. Yep. To my opt-in page, I should see a green envelope. That's where we attach workflows. I don't see that for you. I see a lightning bolt right there. So click your lightning bolt on the opt-in page. Perfect. Here, we're going to connect a workflow to the opt-in page. Just choose a new workflow. You're going to make one from scratch here for this.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect. Now, name it whatever you'd like to name it. Only you see the name. This could be like name of ebook fulfillment. Free book fulfillment.
Drones are capable of multiple attacks, which makes them a perfect train track. With their tails.
Beautiful. Now, the most important part is my event type. Hit that drop down. And the event we're searching for is an opt-in. When customers opt in to this opt-in funnel, whoop, add them to my workflow. Go ahead and create that workflow now. Yup.
Oh,
All right, let me just walk you through this really quick. You have an opt-in page on the left. We just attached this workflow. When somebody opts in to my opt-in page, whoop, they enter my workflow and they go through the steps that I create. From here, all we have to do is make our steps, Carrie. Let's make a couple together. Click that gray circle at the middle of the screen. That'll just help us add. And the first thing I want to see is you tagging your contact. So let's scroll down. We're going to find our purple options on the right-hand side. And at the very top of the purple will be tag. Bingo. That's the first step I want to see in workflows. You have some people that are opting in, some people that are purchasing. We need to tag our contacts so we know what they've done and we can easily stay organized in our business. So this would be, let's make a tag. Just click that box right there. And what's the name of your book?
Stress Burnout Reset.
So I would probably make that short form. SBR is what I would call that in my system. I would do SBR underscore opt-in. We don't do spaces. Yep, underscores.
Underscore.
You'll never again have to worry, did I use an underscore, a dash, a period, a space? We only use underscores and tags. It'll make your life so much easier. Now, before you click create, click that blue text right there. And now you'll see it actually made the tag. Now we can create the step. So just to walk you through it again, somebody opts into your opt-in funnel, whoop, they get taken to the workflow and they go through my steps. They will immediately be tagged. Now, you're going to want to send an email. So hit that gray circle again below the tag step. We're going to go to the very top of our list and we're going to find the blue options and we'll see send email. Bingo. Now, if you have a template you would like to use or previous emails you would like to use, you can use them or you can start completely from scratch. This is just like building funnels, right? So the name, only you see the name. I would probably make this SBR Fulfillment 1.
How is it that three Dragon Riders have gone head to head with Eagle Grimborn?
Bingo. So this is the first email in your SBR fulfillment. Subject is something sexy that customers are going to want to open their inbox with. So your free ebook is here, or click here to grab your ebook, or click here to start getting these results. Something sexy like that. I want them clicking.
Well, once again, your ebook is waiting, I think.
You can just make click here for now. You can update this at any time.
Yeah, okay, great. Yeah. Click. Yeah. Great.
So you get to choose the from and reply to addresses. So if you wanted to, for instance, send it from your email, but the reply to is a no reply. Like if you didn't want people to be able to reply, you could do that. Right now, you would send from no reply, and when they reply, it would go to that email. You probably want these both coming from your same professional email. Do you agree?
Yeah.
So for your from address, hit that drop down, and we're going to choose your Carrie Norton. Yes.
Great.
Beautiful. Now, when they reply, they're going to be able to reply. It'll go right to that inbox, and you can do the thing from there. That's awesome. Does that all make
Cool.
sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
Great.
Do I
Great.
want
There
them
we
to
go for it.
reply to this one?
They will be able to reply to this. Correct.
Would you recommend that, or should I put this to no reply to this
I
one?
would.
This
This
is
is
just a
a.
free book.
Is this a new domain?
No, not it's not, and it's not that new. I've had
Cool.
it for what? Yeah.
It really depends on what you want as the business owner, Carrie. Like for me, I would not use no reply in this instance, but
Okay.
I want replies. I want customer communication. I want to be able to
Yeah,
have
true.
conversations. So I would not in this case. What I would
Okay.
do is like in a month or two, if you're getting so many opt-ins that you're like, hold on, this is becoming work to reply to these, then I would just come switch the reply to, and I would make that a no reply, and then people can't reply anymore.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep,
Yeah, great.
you can switch your senders at any time.
Okay, that's great.
Great. So now this shows a little caution sign. It's just telling you, hey, you have to edit your email. So click your three dots on that email step, or click that, the caution sign, and it's going to take you right here into the email editor. It's just like the funnel editor. We just don't have sections, Carrie. In here, we have
Mhm.
rows and elements. You can see on the top, rows and elements. We call them content in our email builder, but that's it. You already have a row. So now if you want to start dragging stuff in, like you can take a title and drag it right there. Right. You can take a paragraph and drag it right in. Just
Oh,
touch
do
the
I need to?
bottom of the text, just like in the funnel editor. So grab your paragraph and touch it to the bottom of that title block. And you'll
Oh,
see the
okay.
blue bar show up. There we go. Now it'll drop right in. Bingo. You're just
Great.
dressing it up. Add your videos, images, whatever things you want, but make your simple fulfillment email. In here, you'll have a button that links to the URL of your download, just like I showed you on your thank you page. Same exact thing here. Look at you go. You got it.
So then I can put in the URL there.
Yes, and if you want to change the text of the button, all you have to do in the email editor is click the button like you did. You can see your little thing is blinking.
Mhm.
Yeah, so if you want to remove the text, you just press backspace, type out what you want. Easy peasy.
Yeah. Great. Okay. And then do I have to, is that just saved now, or do I have to
Yes,
publish?
great questions, Carrie. In the email editor, we have an autosave. So this is saved, it's just not published yet. So
Okay.
you can do this however you want.
Lovely. That's great. I think that's wonderful for now.
Awesome. Good stuff, Carrie. You are rocking.
Super. Thanks so much.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Okay. Let's hop over to Vladimir.
Hey,
Hey,
how
Vlad.
are you, buddy? Hey,
Good, man.
we're live, man. We are live. All right. So
Woo! Come on.
now it's just, working on it. So we went live this morning, effective
Cool.
probably around 10 o'clock in the morning. And I know that Trey and John were saying, you know what, just let it go for 3 days, put three eggs behind, and let's see what happens. So what I want to do right now, as this conversation is recording, I just want to go over like some basic stats, what to look for, what to expect. And I'm gonna obviously I'm like following live the insight, the Microsoft Clarity,
Yep.
and wanna see what do you think about it, and that kind of stuff. So why don't I share the screen,
Sounds
and
great.
we'll
While you do
just
that, I'm going to step away for just a moment. I'll be right back.
do your thing.
All right. Thank you, sir. I am back.
Problem. Thank you. All right. So the campaign is running.
Great.
I had some doubts and questions on my setup but I said, you know what, the heck with it. I just hit publish. And the doubt and confusion came because the what was explained in one funnel way, like between John and Trey, like the setup itself, like the layout was nothing what I actually saw now in Facebook, right? Like, so I know that I actually inputted 5 or 6 pictures, but what I saw on the ad previews was just one, right?
Yes.
Which is this
Facebook is
one.
Facebook is
Huh?
going to limit the data that they give you. So when we do this,
Mhm.
Facebook is going to really limit. They're not going to tell you which one worked the best, right? They're trying to keep some for themselves. So you're only really going to see one, and they're going to make it pretty much impossible for you to find out which one was the winner.
Okay, fair enough. All right. So it does say that it's still learning, right?
Yep, great.
As I would expect. So here it is, right? Like, so I saw that they sent me a message, oh, you know what, you implemented everything that we recommended. So there's nothing there. So I did
Great.
have about they showed it, I guess, to about 1,300
Oh wow,
people.
that CPM looks great so far. Anything south of $15 gets me giddy like a schoolgirl, Vladimir. That is awesome to see,
Cool.
especially in a learning phase for my Pixel. I'm jazzed about that.
Yeah. All right. So that's
Wow, your
fantastic.
CTR is at 9% right now. As a general metric, we're looking for a 10% CTR in the ad. Great job, Vladimir. From the
All
first
right.
one, amazing.
Well, absolutely. Thank you so much. So I don't even know what CPC is, but
Cost per click.
okay, cool. Fantastic. So we are there. All
Your
right. So I'm look.
CPM is what we're really going to look at here. Sorry to
Mhm.
interrupt. CPM is cost per milli.
Uh-huh.
And that's really what you're looking for. This is going to be like, what's your cost per purchase, basically?
Okay.
So $12. And what's the lowest price? What's one product cost me?
$47.
Woohoo! We got it going on. Come on
All
with
right.
it.
Good. Good. I'm all right. So that being said, so here is the most okay, so here is basically what the clarity is saying,
Yep.
right? Now that's basically where I went. I don't even know if I should be looking at. But what I do have here is so I looked at all these recordings, right?
Yep.
Most of them, and they show as low intent, basically they don't go past this,
Mm-hmm.
right? Now, I don't know. Everybody that is buying cigars has to verify their age. That's
Yep.
given, right? Now, there is another way for, so I guess this guy inputted an underage, right? Like, so he wasn't over 21, so he got
Yep.
kicked out. So, but what happens here is that most of the recordings are stuck at this, right?
Yep.
So at the age verification,
Okay.
whatever the reason is, maybe it's just that the recordings were not maybe they're not complete, because at the time when I was looking at this, I had like 42 live visitors, right? Like, so
Uh-huh.
I was viewing it as they were, going through this journey, and I don't know if there's if there's a delay on this, right? But I do have something that basically
Hold on. That says view full recording. I'm not
I'm sorry.
used to seeing that. Can you go right back to that? Click view full recording. Okay. And take me to like there. Okay. And just yeah, so this is gonna kick him out.
So the guy's checking this on the phone. All right, now this guy's gonna start scrolling. So he is scrolling.
Yep. So just to be clear, he did not get kicked out. He did not put it underage. He got in.
Yeah, this particular guy did, right?
Okay.
But what I noticed was, let's say that the majority
Majority are getting kicked out before they can even view the sales page.
before they even before they don't even, I guess they don't want to put their birthday, right?
Yeah,
Now
I
this
don't
is
either.
yeah, no, which is fair, right? Like, I mean, none
Do
of
you
this
have
is record.
do do you have to put it on the sales page here, or can it go on the order form?
There we go. So that's another thing, right? Like I don't have to have it here,
Yeah,
right?
you don't. Marlboro advertises in gas stations that children walk in every single day. They only need to input their information to purchase, yes?
Correct.
So put it
So
on the order form, remove the friction. Done.
you got it. So I will look to delete that
Great.
from there. I gotta find it. But let me show you something that let me show you how others and I want to see your opinion if that is actually possible
Okay.
in ClickFunnels, right? So for example, Thompson Cigar is a big online retailer, right? And let's say I want to go and buy something, right? Like whatever. So so checkout, right? So they can go like you see all this is basically I didn't want to do that. So here is so this is the checkout page, right? And here is the first time where somebody's got to put the information, right? So is something like this possible in
I think
ClickFunnels?
so. Take me into your ClickFunnels account, please. Great.
It's gonna be that's gonna be a different funnel. I'm gonna have to get out of that one.
Okay. How did you make that age verification? Is that code?
That is a code. That is a custom code that is yeah, I built it myself. I mean, look, and the
Got
wording
it. Here
and
we go.
the
Let's go.
wording the
Sorry,
wording
go
is
ahead.
weird. No, the wording is weird. It says adults only. Like you don't like you visit. Look, what I have as age verification, you don't really you know like you do have verify that you're over 21. You got to be 21 to enter. That's common. That's standard. You know, like even for a lot of like liquor manufacturers, you can access until you verify that you're over 21. But it doesn't say adults only, right? Like
Yes.
so, and they came given, and I was looking into the code. I think the code would be. I think the code
It
was
would
actually.
probably be in your pop-up. So on your page, go right back
I
into
think it
your
was.
sales page.
Yeah. Okay.
Edit, yes. And if I had to guess, you
It's actually. So it's not. Yeah. Let's see because I kind of forgot. I gotta dig through the codes. Because
no
I
worries.
set it up
You
like.
should change the text. I saw adults only, and I was immediately like, "Nope, get me out of here.
I
I don't deal in that, right?" So
yeah
I see it, and I think of an old truck
yeah
stop, right?
yeah.
You're 100% right. We should change that.
I
So go to
did.
your pop-up.
Right here, right?
Yes, show pop-up.
I don't think it's a
Okay,
pop-up.
nothing in the pop-up. So it's going to be in the page code itself then. Go to your settings of the page at the top and show code. Lovely. There's our code right there. Copy all that for me, please.
Okay.
You copied it?
Yeah, I mean, like I hit Control A.
Okay, cool.
Hold on,
I don't think it did.
No. Hold on. Let me just I don't think it's here,
I
Dante.
don't think this is it
No, this
either.
is it's not that this is not this is post overlay background image, vignette, Apple color emoji. 1 second.
Dark
Dark
green for contrast. This might be it. Keep going. Centered
because
logo.
I did try to correct the wording. I did try, you know, verify the age because the wording is really not yeah, okay, right here, right? So
Yes.
you see this? So let's
Yes.
say if I change that,
Must be 21 plus to purchase.
yeah, must to enter, I'd say, because it's an
Or to enter.
okay. Now,
Great. Now copy that code. Is that the only snippet or is it the whole thing?
No, I think it's the whole thing.
I think it is the whole thing. Yes.
Because I had to, I was, you see, like by continuing
There it
confirm your
is.
legal
Yeah,
age and so
this
on.
is all it. Okay. So here, just double click any of the text. Now Command A,
Okay. Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
and now copy.
Copy.
All right, got it. Check it out. Take me to your order form, please. You're fine. Yep, reload. You're great. Keep it going. And there we go. Okay. Let's go check out your order form. It's loading in.
Mhm.
Looks like you're using a two-step or a three-step, correct?
Two-step.
Gotcha. This is going to be easy. All right. Click on your order form, please.
On right here?
No, right here on the page.
Oh, sorry.
It's A-okay.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Now, if I can just put as the dates, like that would be sweet. You know what I mean? Like if
Oh, yeah.
somebody can at that point just type, so it's not intrusive, it's not, it's not killing you. Okay, right here.
Okay, click your checkout element.
Mm-hmm.
Check out, go to step 1 of 2 at the top and make that 2 of 2. Beautiful. Put your mouse on your order form like around here. There it was. Or move me down. There it is. Add element. So we can add elements in here. And now type in JS. This pulls up my Java element that I can add my own code to. Click that, added it to the funnel. Beautiful. Click that element, open code editor. Yes, sir. Paste the code. Bingo. Save the change.
Let me get that.
Yep, close that. Perfect. Save top right.
Okay.
Lovely. Let's preview the page really quick, see how it worked. And then you might, I'm imagining you're probably going to want to move that element at the very bottom of the order form so that they would choose the product, input their age, submit their order, right? Because this is friction. So we'd want to add it to the very back if possible.
Yeah.
Click checkout as guest.
I'm trying, but let me go to live.
And that's looking like a one-step order form. And I wonder if adding the code
No,
just
no. But that's the don't forget. This is the second part of the like the
order
first
form.
one. The first one was type in your name and type in your address,
Yes.
and then you're proceeding to this. So this is the second part.
Okay. Okay, great.
But
And
it doesn't.
I am just not seeing that code. Click checkout as guest. Scroll me up. There we go. There's my one step. Fill this information in. It could be just total spoof info. Oh, we need an area code in the phone number. So just make 404-555-6666. Nice. Shipping information, any? Sure. 70 Elm Street sounds great.
There we go. Okay, yeah. So let's speed it up. Actually,
Lovely. That's awesome. That's somewhere in the world. Great.
next.
Next. Takes me to step 2. I added that Java right here on your order
Correct.
form, and I'm not seeing it. So more than likely, it's probably just your code. Your code was probably written in like CSS, which is
Yep.
why you added it to the page itself. I would go back to GPT and say, I need this made as a JavaScript. It'll
Okay.
reword the code, and then boom, you can add it to that Java element. Then once you confirm that it's working, I would definitely move it down on the order form, Vladimir.
Yeah.
Put it at the very end, rocking and rolling there.
But this thing came up as a pop, comes out as like a blocker, right? Like it's
Yes,
a
it
pop-up.
does.
It's not like it would be ideal if it's just like these guys, right? Like enter the birth. in this way, what I'm saying is that let's say that they had already become a lead, and
Mhm.
now I'm just adding this as a like, look, it doesn't stand out. It's not intrusive. It doesn't attack anyone. But the other one is, as I said, like, I mean, it's common, but right now I have a lot of this defined, like, low intent users, visitors, because like, I saw a lot of them basically being stuck in their form. There were a
Yes.
couple of them. There were like about 10 of them. They went forward, they went
Uh-huh.
through, and they were just scrolling. They did not, take any additional action. They did not even check the price.
Uh-huh.
But this in particular was the biggest thing that is now kind of standing out.
Make it like that. If I made it like
And these
that.
guys also have another. So you see, like, so they have this right here, and then they have another step as age verification. I don't know what that looks like, but it's probably the same thing.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I would go through and look at that.
I will.
Here's what you can do right now. You're training your pixel. Is this a brand new pixel, Vladimir?
Yeah, spanking new.
You're just training your pixel. Low intent buyers, don't be scared about that. We
Yeah.
have to train the pixel. It's got to miss before it can hit home runs. That's how it learns. So you will have low intent coming in. What I would do, you can make it exactly like this. I'm thinking of a way to actually make drop downs so you don't even need code to do this.
That
If you
would be great.
want, feel
Yeah.
free to take a screenshot of this, get with support. I think we can just make inputs like this that are collecting the customer info without any code. So get with support on that because I'm just having a brain fart right now. But here's what I'm thinking to make it super simple, Vladimir, take the code off the sales page and put the code on the order form.
Yeah,
That
no,
way,
no, that's
that
yeah.
pop-up doesn't show at least till the order form. Like you can do that now immediately without anything, and you're removing friction on the sales page. You should get more people looking at it, more data.
Yeah, just so look, I mean, this thing is right here, is still right here, right? So we're still
Yep.
in the funnel. Can I, while you're here, just to not to mess it up, can I just do it while you're with me?
Yeah.
So it was
It was in the page's code itself, which we'll find in the settings at the top
yep,
right.
and I will happily remove it just so we can start generating some data. What are people looking at? What are people clicking on? And look, even if I make a couple of sales, like whatever, until I figure it out.
Yep.
Like
I
as I
couldn't
said,
agree more.
dude, like I've been playing this thing too safe for way too long, and
Come on with it.
exactly,
I believe it was your header code.
you're right. Uh,
Great.
verification, yep. So I'm gonna do, and
Yep.
I'm gonna just save it in like a Word document, like just so I don't lose it.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry, I got this. So that.
Beautiful.
And I did try, like to change the I did try to change the wording because I didn't like it, obviously, right? Like, I mean, when I saw adults only, I'm like, and the wording itself is weird. Like, we comply, with premium cigar regulations. It just doesn't sound normal, right? Like, you don't
Yes.
see that. Like, I mean, we say we comply with the law, but not like,
Yes. More is less is better here.
I agree.
Age verification, you must be 21 plus to purchase
To
cigars.
enter. That's
Done.
it.
Or to enter. Yep, done. I agree
Exactly.
completely. So
Exactly.
now let's go to your order form page. Left-hand side. Yes. That's okay. Go
Do I
ahead.
need to save this? Don't I need to...
I think if we don't save, the code will still be there, but you saved it on a notepad, so click cancel.
I did.
Yeah, you did. You're probably gonna have to go back and remove it from the
No,
sales
that's fine.
page,
That's
but
fine. That's fine.
yeah, you're good with that. All right.
I know where I put it in because I forgot where it was. I know that it was in a peculiar place, but Um, okay.
Great. Settings of your order form. Actually, at the very top. Sorry. Yes, settings of the page. Let's go to show code. You were perfect. Right back up there. Yes, show code. Header.
So this is, so I have the form I removed.
Uh-huh.
And I just said, look, email me, right? I don't want friction. So
Yes.
customization, personalization on next page, email me, because what happened is with the form is that when I moved it to the confirmation page,
Yep.
you can put stuff in, but since it's already confirmed, it doesn't get attached anywhere. So
Mm,
you see what I'm saying, right? Like, so I was personalizing, but it wasn't attaching to the contacts where the personalization used to appear.
I can fix
Furthermore,
it.
yeah, no, that's fine, but let's leave it for now. Like, let it become a problem.
I
You know?
love that, Vladimir. I love that. That's how we play the game.
Yeah,
Yes.
no. Okay,
Okay,
so
paste your code there in the header.
mhm.
Bingo. Close it down, top right. Yep. Save your change. Great. And let's preview this page.
Okay.
Yep. Perfect.
Maybe I need to. So this didn't.
This is probably you're just cached and we just made that save. So
Uh-huh.
that's probably why the pop-up didn't show up immediately.
Yeah, it's possible. And by the way,
Hmm.
this thing right here,
Hmm.
it doesn't it doesn't look like it usually does. How can I say?
Yes, that's because you're in your normal browser and you're just cached as the
Uh,
admin. So here's what
okay.
we're going to do. Go one tab left back to your account. And that eyeball in the top right, right click the eyeball. Open link in incognito.
All right. There we go.
There it
It will pop
is.
up.
So now it pops up on the order form. They fill it in and just fill it in really quick for me.
Yeah. And now we are okay.
That order form is interesting.
It doesn't it didn't look like this. It kind of looked like it got like reshuffled. I think that, so you see, update my order, they used personalization on next page. Look, this is doubled up. Oh, tripled up,
Right.
quadrupled
And
up.
then there's the order form.
Yeah,
I
so the
doubt I'm sure customers are just seeing the normal order form. I
yeah,
doubt they're seeing any of this.
yeah.
But
But
I'd love you to get with support on that. Let's just double check and make sure because you're live right now.
yeah, no, I am. And no, this is weird because this right here, so it looks like this part of the order form was
Yes.
tripled.
Yes.
Um,
But I wonder if that's because the code that I just put on your order form. So really quick, close down this window.
which one?
The
This
whole
one?
incognito window. Yes. Okay. Click your order form. Great. Click the settings. Go to step 2 at the top. And I did
Yeah.
add the Java element. So let's now click on that Java element and you're going to delete that. Correct. Great. Save your change, please.
Yeah, because our
We're going to
Java
wait just
element is
three
over.
seconds here. That'll give it time. Right click your eyeball, preview in incognito. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now we're going to see our pop up immediately. It's going to verify our age. That's great.
I'm 100 years old.
And there we go, right back to a normal order form. So the code that I put on your order form was causing that issue. Now you're perfect. Customers are going to see it exactly as they should.
All
And
I
that's just because the code that you got is CSS and that Java element is for Java code. You can just have GPT rewrite the code for Java and then it would display right there in the order form.
but I actually, now let me just try one more thing, like while I
Mhm.
got you here, right? Like so even if we go And then we want to change, let's say, let's just like this is something that is confusing me, right? So, let me just find this thing. Adult song. Okay, we're back to adult songs. So I'm going to must be 21 to purchase, right? So
Great.
that
Save the
should,
change on your funnel. Great.
now we save the code,
Now
and I
preview incognito again.
and I hope that I just messed things up while I was. It's the user error.
Feels
All
good to
right,
be
so
a
I can
rock star.
user error. All right, so I'm gonna all right, so please confirm your birth date. Now I'm gonna yeah, so I can
Just
I'm gonna
remove that whole line doesn't need to be there.
exactly.
Yep.
Um, I will remove. Hold on. Is there like when I'm delete? I'm sorry. Can I just one more thing because I don't want to delete like the bracket and this and then the whole
Yep.
thing collapses because you know like how okay, so this. So do I
Just remove the white text.
that's it?
Yep.
Like that?
Bingo. You should be good. Let's save our change and see.
You're the man, bro. Neo. Welcome to Matrix.
I'm a
Welcome
college
to the
drop.
Matrix,
I don't
bro.
know. I don't know how to write a single line of code. I don't even know how to get started with code. What is it? Big alligator mouth and a slash?
Yeah, yeah,
Holy,
yeah.
you have any
Well,
idea how many professors I'm gonna send this video to? That
yeah,
was awesome.
you're the man.
Thanks for
They
letting me play.
call me Neo, Mr. Anderson. Now that's actually great. I mean, like it probably shouldn't be as scary like this, but now it's just forgazing with it. Because I was able to put the background picture, I was able to, like all the, the golf guys and all that stuff. Like I was able
Yep.
to upload assets and mess with it.
Yep.
I'm gonna try to just make it possibly like clear. And like, but we are at least we are not right here anymore. I'm going to delete it immediately so I know it's done. So now
Yep.
the rest of the guys can actually, access immediately and hopefully give us a little more data.
Yep. And I would probably just like on your pop-up, it does look really scary and
Yeah,
intimidating because it just blacks out. So I would
yeah,
just manipulate the code. I would get an image of like a foursome on a tee box laughing and enjoying their cigars, and then I would add some opacity to it to make it look like a little bit translucent so it's not like a clear bold image. It's just like kind of see through a little bit, so it's
yeah.
not so daunting and intimidating, and you could really lighten that up. I think that would do
No,
great.
I did. If you look at my so at least so if you look how I had it, I actually you see like I had the guy trying, playing golf in a
Yeah.
background and things like that. Um, Let me just show it to you. I hope that it's because when you compress it, like it's only the edges, but when you see it on the widescreen, you can actually see the guy, like trying to hit the hole, trying
Yep.
to
But at least here I
but
can
this
see
is
outdoors. I see short grass. I see trees on the edges. That looks like a golf
yeah,
course to me. It's on brand. It's on par. That's perfect.
perfect. You know what? This is all that I need. I'm gonna since I saved the old code, now
Mm,
I wonder actually, it should have copied everything, right?
it
In
should have.
theory, in theory, it should have been. You see how this thing should have been green, this thing should have been gold,
Yep.
and so on and so forth.
Yep.
So why that isn't the case.
I feel like it's the code you added because from the moment I've been seeing this pop up, I never saw the background. I only saw black backgrounds. So I wonder if you just copied the wrong code and added it here at some point.
Uh, but I just copied it from what's been displayed, right? I actually copied it from the first page, from the sales page. So I copied the same code that was displaying. You see what I'm saying? So
I do.
I don't know. Okay, so here it is. Like if you see this, like you see how you can actually see the guy playing golf.
Yep.
Now, obviously, when the screen is narrower, that all that gets compressed, so you only get to see these things, and then the
Well, I
code
don't think you
basically.
deleted the code. I don't think you saved. So let me check really quick. Go to your funnel settings, top right, and then
Uh,
show code. Header
I
on the left.
this.
Your header.
Oh yeah, okay. No, I deleted this one.
Cool. You did save that and you did delete it. Okay,
Yeah.
interesting. That there could be a couple reasons that that happens, honestly, Vladimir, and that's the extent of my code knowledge.
No, that's fine. Look, I mean, I was just following the like following instructions on because I remember I had to bring that picture as a separate asset,
Yep.
right? Like, so I mean, I spent about, I kid you not, about probably 7, 8 hours doing that because the chat GPT gives you one thing and then, okay, make the gold button like shine. So I put it and it's all black. So I'm like, okay, why is this the case? All right. Then
Yep.
I saw that maybe, just maybe, like the ClickFunnels actually does not support all of the like the features, like from the technology standpoint, like visually, what the chat GPT might actually give to some other platform that actually could work on it. So
No way, Vladimir. We will support anything. That's not how code works.
yeah,
Code that I just have to correct you because that goes against everything we are at ClickFunnels. You can build anything with ClickFunnels. And if you get custom code and a developer in here, you can literally build anything. There is no technological cap of like we can't do this. That would be more of like, ooh, the code needs to be written differently to function on the funnel, right? But no, there's
it's
no
possible.
functional limits.
Yeah, I mean, I was just happy as is. I was even like, dude, like at this point, I just had to move forward, right? So I don't, no, it's great. Everything was working and it functions. And
Cool.
what I was, but what I'm gonna actually go through here is like just to make sure that I can put the background back in. But look, I mean, if people actually get to the point of checking out, the best thing would be if I can just, instead of going through this, if I can just have those three little things at the bottom, and I'm gonna continue with support as soon as I finish the conversation, like to
Nice.
see whether this is something that's possible. Right. I don't think it is because they would have told me that initially when they said, hey, the age verification, because that is what it is, right? So I'm gonna try to maybe like even chat GPT, maybe they can give me like he can give me custom code to try to get that thing to work. But to make it as more user friendly and unintrusive would be probably the way to go. But
Couldn't agree more. Definitely get with support on that, Vlad. I just put in the chat 3 radio inputs.
okay,
That is what you would want to ask support. Can I make 3 radio inputs on my order form? Radio inputs are drop down boxes like
yeah,
that. I
okay,
think we can swing that. If we can't, you can have ChatGPT make that as Java code. And then you
correct.
would use that Java element I showed you. So easy. You're right.
Yeah. No, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So,
Cool.
all right. So I will leave it at that. I'm gonna just keep an eye on these,
Yep.
and we'll take it from there. I'll see you tomorrow, and hopefully that we have more insights. I'm not even going to look at it anymore because they did tell me like don't mess with it. So I hope I save this. Um, but yeah, like that's about it. The
Well, now
second thing.
I'm curious. On the order form, I see an opt-in right there in your stats. Let me go see if that was a purchase or not. Go to your first upsell below that. or the next step after. And
Yes.
let's see on our confirmation. Just scroll me down and let me see. Did one person hit there? Okay, no, 0 page views. So you got one opt-in, 0 page views. Somebody's abandoned their cart so far. Good to know. Good to see. I like it. That's life.
Maybe it was just us now.
And that could have been very
Oh
possible.
yeah, that would suck. But how do I know? How do I know?
Oh, click your analytics on the page.
Right here.
Yep. That'll
Okay,
take
good.
us into the actual funnel analytics. Now at the top, you have a time filter where you could filter based on time. But basically, I'm looking from the 30th to the 6th. Yeah, so if
No,
you
but
click
let's make it
that, you
just
can
today.
make it just today. Lovely. Great. Now we can see our sales. Our count is at 0 right now. So on the order form, so far we've had 0 sales. We do have one opt-in collected though. That might have been just us going, or it might have been a customer. To find that, we can go to our customers tab.
Okay.
Contacts.
There, that's me.
Looks like us.
Let me, can I delete that?
You can, absolutely you can.
Delete.
Delete contacts. Yep.
All right,
Oh, the
well.
support thing is just right in front of it. So you could close that out if you wanted to,
Oh, okay, I see.
and then delete. And then you type delete in caps.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Another thing is so I wanna kill the go high level, right? And the go
Yep.
high level, all it does right now is basically just send
Sends an email.
Send an email, one email, right?
Yep.
That's all it does.
Yep.
How do I so that's their welcome email when somebody opts in. But if
Okay.
somebody opts in on my main page, which the form is gone, so they're not even going to be sending their one email.
Okay.
Can I, without hopefully, I don't mind using Zapier, right? Like the Zap the new contacts from but is there a way for me to connect ClickFunnels to my basically Shopify store, like the main store, right? And then move from there.
You mean to make the sale in ClickFunnels, but to have Shopify fulfill?
No. So what I'm saying is, like, let's say somebody comes to my main website. My main website has to exist because it's going to have all these sections. Now I'm going to have to add the golf section, right? Then I know that you guys don't recommend doing multiple funnels at the same time. Now I need your Dante AI input. I have a massive investment in a new limited edition. That money's gone. Those cigars are on the way. I gotta funnel them out. So I gotta build that funnel ASAP. So like, plus the Christmas is coming and I have a whole different product that is designated as a gift. So this is the golf course. The one thing is a gift and one thing is a massive investment, right? That I mean, I gotta sell. So I'm gonna have to build at least 2 more funnels. The idea is that the website basically becomes like a hub, right? I don't expect to convert anything, but what's gonna go is whatever the organic traffic somehow, because I do give away business cards and all that stuff. They got the QR codes that send things to send people to website. So let's say if I have a pop-up there and say, hey, like I did like have one very aggressive one, which was not aggressive on purpose. It's kind of like aggressive by destiny, meaning like I didn't know how the way that this go high level pop-up was designed was very like it wasn't technologically like honed. So people were actually putting their information, right? And they would get their one welcome email. Now, if I were to do a little more sophisticated pop-up, but still, right? I don't care. Leave us the information. Now I need someone to send that email. Because if I kill the go high level, can ClickFunnels do that? Or I need mail, or I need a MailChimp.
No, ClickFunnels can do all that, Vladimir.
Okay. And I would so I would have the form, and then I need to connect Zapier to ClickFunnels, and then just run somebody through the journey. Okay, fantastic.
That's exactly right.
Fantastic. And then lastly, on the remember we had that the emails kind of like being gibberish, they were going away. So at some point there was a abandoned cart email. that was going out, and I'm gonna actually just show you that that workflow, and then that like I kind of deleted the abandoned cart until I actually make something that makes sense. So I only left these two, right? So sorry, not no. It should be two emails. Oh, now this
There is.
one.
There are two emails. Click that envelope. You have a confirmation and an abandoned cart email. Those are two separate workflows.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. This is the entire work. I was getting confused. Like it's the work. It's different workflows. So basically, what I did is I should have just paid you. Sorry. I I don't have any abandoned cart yet. Different from anything that I was doing. Like meaning, oh, we're gonna make you an expert. You know, I obviously fixed this and I have this, you know, I just brought it to make sense, as that's going to be the first show you is so this the over deliver is basically is going to be another email sending them a YouTube video like how the cigars are made, right? So I'm saying I just made a purchase. Hey, look, but I deleted all these things which was combined with the abandoned card, and the abandoned card is I know like you know it's scarcity logic fear or something like that or the other way around but I'm gonna have to input that. Basically, I just attach it to where it was, or because this thing wasn't even an abandoned card. This was an abandoned card on the upsell. Like you see what I'm saying, right? Like so, since I don't have an upsell, since I don't really, you know, I would basically have to just craft a new batch of emails in the abandoned cart workflow, and then just kind of keep it clean and separate. And at some point, just whoever bought, send them through the journey until I come up with the upsell, and then start introducing more complex workflows.
That's exactly right, Vladimir. Yes. When you get those upsells ready, we have a step in our workflow called a conditional split step. And it will split the emails and their journey based on a condition. So then it's did they purchase my upsell? No gets its own track with no emails. Yes gets its own track where you do whatever there. So yes, as you add these in, we will layer your complexity into the workflow 100%.
Perfect. All right. So I'm gonna work on this form. I'm gonna hit the radio drop down, right? Radio
Yep.
drop down
We
is what
want 3 radio drop down inputs.
beautiful. I will I'm gonna continue with the support. Thank you so much, Dante. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, buddy.
You got it, man. Always a pleasure.
Take it
Great
easy,
work,
bud.
Vladimir.
Thank you.
All right, and we're gonna round it out with Annie. Annie, let's sling some mud. How we doing? Good to see you.
Hey, good. How are you?
Great. How can I help
Um,
you?
so I got a sale.
Come on now. Yeah, yeah.
But I know Trey had said you don't send follow-up emails without a converting funnel, and I'm just not sure if this would be considered converting
Let's
yet.
take a look.
Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to find I think it's this one. Can you see my,
It's coming through right now.
okay. This took me out of this one.
While this does this, I'm just gonna grab some water. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, Annie, sorry about that. I am back. Let's do it.
Sorry, I don't know if it's sharing the right one. It keeps going to maybe because I have dual screens on.
We are looking at the analytics for the funnel MUD OFA ecom template.
Okay, we are on. Okay, this is fine.
Okay, amazing. So let's take a look then. Ooh,
A lot of these, though, I think are me. So, like, I don't know how you tell, but
okay.
because this is what I just as a reminder, I sent this to my email list as a test. And so I got one sale. One of those is me because I was testing to make sure my payment gateway was working.
Okay,
So
cool.
I only got one sale and I had about 900 on my email list, but it was like I hadn't talked to them in like a year. So I
Okay.
sent like one warm up email and then I sent this.
Annie, I can already tell you this is converting. Let's say, let's say your count is only one sale. You're showing two, but one of those was probably you testing. So let's say the sales that we made were one. This is amazing. First off, in stats, we look at the uniques, not the alls. All, so what's my script for this? Oh, sorry. I just have a cough coming.
All right.
We are okay now. All right. My voice is getting so fragile. It's crazy.
You've talked a lot.
I have. I used to be able to do this for 17 hours straight. Okay.
Wow.
As I look, we are looking at uniques. We are not going to look at all. The one time somebody comes to your funnel, they will be logged as a unique. Anytime they come back after that, they'll be logged as all. Many people leave your funnel and come back after doing some research. There's also bots that crawl the internet and come back multiple times. So just keep an eye on your uniques. You sent this email out to about, can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You sent this email out to about 900 people. Of those 900, let's just use simple numbers and let's say 35 of them came to your page because maybe some of these are you coming back, right? So,
Yeah, because I think I logged in like in private too to make sure it didn't like
mm-hmm.
mess me up with the stats or whatever. Or I was trying to make sure it didn't so I could fill it out again and it would pre-populate.
Great. That's perfect. So either way we look at the numbers, right? I could say we -7 here and we would -7 there as well. We don't even need to do that. Look at your numbers. It's a funnel. 34 to 24 to 13 to 8. That is a funnel, exactly as it should. So Annie, you got less than 50 people to come to the funnel. And of those less than 50 people, you made one sale. That's huge. Many million-dollar businesses run on 1% conversions. They send 100 people to the funnel and they get one sale. You sent less than 50 and you got one sale. So you're converting at least roundabout, we'll call it 2%. That's amazing. That's that's awesome. That's the life that we're looking for. I'm super happy with everything that I'm seeing here.
Okay. Well, good then. Okay,
Yes.
because I thought maybe I should expect more because I mean, even though it wasn't like a super warm list, they had heard of me, at least some of them briefly. They may not
So
remember.
what this tells me is we need to do a better job on our email. The
Yeah.
problem, I'm not seeing any problems in our stats. 37 people saw the sales page. And of those, 24 of them clicked that sales page and were taken to your order form. Of those 24, it looks like 13 made it to the OTO page. That's not exactly true. Um, these stats at the end of the day, Annie, I'm gonna have you get with support and I want them to just double check your stats, make sure everything is recording properly. But you had
Okay.
24 of those people look at the order form. That is Incredible. It looks like also I'm seeing 19 opt-ins on the order form. So I think that's 19 people that abandoned their cart, Annie. Now I need you to get with support because I think our stats are skewed here. So we'll have them take a
Okay.
look. But as I'm looking at the numbers, 37 people see the sales page. 24 of them went to the order form. That's a great click-through rate from sales page to order form. That's fantastic. And then from the
Okay.
order form, 13 people went to OTO1. I believe this is actually two because you had two orders, but
Yeah.
that is normal drop off. That's normal funnel activity. These are very normal stats. The real problem, as Trey loves to teach it, I'm going to take the screen down really quick. Oh, it's only us. You guys should be able to see me. As Trey loves to teach it, it's where does the water stop? Imagine a staircase going downwards, and you dump a bucket of water to cascade down the stairs. That's our traffic, right? You turn on an ad, water starts flowing. Where does it stop? So ad turns on, and customers are clicking the ad. And are they going to my sales page? Are they going to my order form? Are they purchasing? We're just following the steps here and seeing where that real drop off is. For you, the real drop off came from the email. You sent an email to 900 people and you got 30 something to go to your order form. We want a much higher rate on that. So I would send out another email, Annie, to the people who didn't
Okay.
purchase. I would continue to email them because it seems like for every 30 people that get to this page, we're making a sale. So if I could get a 50% open rate, that'd be 450 people that come to this page. And for every 30 that come, that's 30, 60, 90. That's three for every 100. So we would times three times four. That'd be 12 sales at the very least that are just sitting there waiting to happen. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Can I show you? So this was the email I sent. These are my stats from the email offering the offer.
Okay. I definitely need to get support on your stats then, because we're showing 261 opened the email and we're showing 18 clicked. Actually, no, these stats look right. These stats look right. So you got a fairly decent open rate. 800 people received it, 260 opened. You're sitting right around 20% on that. That's a pretty good open rate to a list that's gone cold and is not used to seeing your email. I'm not upset
Mhm.
with that at all, Annie. Then from the
Okay.
open rate to the clicked rate, we're going 93% to 30%, and I'd want this to be about 30% as well, but we're sitting at
Okay.
2. So this just comes down to the email that we're crafting and the calls to action that we're giving people. So let's send out another email and let's tweak the email. Let's maybe add some more story. I bet you probably sent an email as to like why mud was created.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would maybe
Well,
build upon that, or
so
I would.
it was a little different. I did try to hit like the pain point of like concern about screens. Like,
Uh-huh.
so I hit a pinpoint and then I said it's made me all think about why I wrote it. And then I talked about why I wrote it. And then I don't know, I can't remember the rest of the email,
Sure.
honestly, but I did I told them about what I've been working on. I
I
added this
wonder.
like the mud activity pack.
As we're coming into winter, I think it's a great idea to align with fears that parents have. And right now, overindulging in screen time is a massive fear that parents have, specifically, probably your parents, the homeopathic and homeschool style parents that care about their children tremendously, right? So I think
Mhm.
it'd be a great thing to align with, a great fear that you can solve as they're starting to fear about winter. How are we going to keep our kids engaged and not lose our minds in the meantime? So maybe next time you send an email, and the email is one family beat the winter how one family beat cabin fever, how one family eliminated screen time last winter, and how you can today. And then tell a story about either yourself or take a story of yourself and frame it as a customer testimonial. But be like, let me tell you about the Winter family. The Winter family had 3 children, and every winter that came around, funny enough, the Winter family feared winter because winter meant that they were losing outside activity time. They were losing their ability to keep their kids entertained. And wouldn't you know it, the screens were on all winter. And the Winter family spent all spring and all summer trying to fix that. the repercussions it had in their children's lives until they found the mud book. The Winter family grabbed the mud book, and now as winter came and they were losing their outside activity time, they were able to use this book to have fun every single day with their kids. And instead of putting on TV, they were able to spend quality time together. Right? Like, I would love to see you just send a story like that, how one family overcame the winter, whatever you want to call it. A sexy subject that is like, oh, wow, I'm thinking about how to do this with my family right now. Tell a story and link it to the book. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes, great. Great.
Okay.
And
All
then
right. So,
and now we have data to go against too, Annie. You did great with your first email. You got a sale. I hope I'm not taking away from that. That's freaking awesome. I'm stoked on that. That's the life we're looking for. Now let's try more, right? Let's try a couple different emails. Let's try a couple different stories, a couple different angles, and let's see what yields us the best results.
okay. And how many typical, I mean, I thought this was in the training, but maybe it was a previous training I took from ClickFunnels, but I thought there was, or maybe Trey talked about it on one of the calls, but I think there was like something about 3 follow-up emails or something. Is that,
That
tell me,
that is that's typically going to be like if somebody opts in or abandons their cart. You
okay.
would like if someone abandons their cart, you're going to send them an email an hour after, 3 hours after, and 24 hours after they abandon their cart. For you, you're just sending broadcasts here. A broadcast is a one-time email blast, but you can send out a broadcast once a week. You can send out a broadcast on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, Annie.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Should I, since this list is very, like I said, like some of them, the only time they heard from me was like a year ago, and then the 2 emails I just barely sent. Should I focus on providing more value for a little while before I pitch them again?
Yeah. I love high value posts. 100%. 100%.
Okay.
Like and especially if you can pull out a concept from mud. Like if you could be like, "Hey, in our book we talk about this thing and here's a great game that anybody can use or here's a great way to play this game at your house with your kids using anything you have in your house today." Yes, just a high value post. I always love those, especially to warm them up. So like day
Okay.
one, I would send out a broadcast tomorrow that would just be super high value. And then I would leave that day one email with a cliffhanger. Make sure to check back in tomorrow to see how this game transformed the Winter family. Right? Leave it on a cliffhanger. And then tomorrow send another broadcast on how how the Winter family got your mud book. They took a game and they played it every single day inside, right? Just build upon it. But day one story leads with value, leaves them on a cliffhanger. Day two email really is the sell for the mud book. Does that make sense?
Yeah, day 2. So,
Yeah. And day two
okay.
is still going to have story in it. Day two is still going to tell a story that those parents are thinking and feeling every single day, right? We're not just going to go straight to sale. You're still going to start with a story, but we're not even going to, don't even hit them with the call to action on day one, Annie. Don't even link them the mud book on day one. Just deliver value and tell them to check back in tomorrow for more.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, well, this is good because I wasn't sure if I should be happy or not happy.
You should be
Okay.
happy. This is life. Annie, you have no idea how many times I've seen people send emails out to a dead file list. Like I would consider these dead files. You have their info, but they're not hot, they're not warm, they're not used to reading your stuff. They've gone cold. So we call those dead files.
Hmm.
Annie, you have no idea how many people have dead files at 10,000 and they send out their initial offer to 10,000 people and nobody buys. You didn't you only got 18. 18 people looked at your funnel. 18 people clicked the link in that email and went to your funnel step, and you got a sale. That's amazing. I mean,
Okay,
that's about a 20% conversion rate right now with the stats we have available. That's amazing.
that's awesome. Okay, so is then for me, because since I have a list, is it I try to tweak my story and then keep pitching my list a few times till I get the conversion up more, and then I go to ads to try to see how that works?
Kind of.
Or
I just want more data from your list. I just want more people going to the funnel. But right now, like from what we just looked at in your stats, 18 people clicked on your link in the email that sent them to the funnel. So 18 people went to the funnel and one person purchased. That's a conversion rate. And you're that means you're sitting at about 20%. So I
okay,
want to see you send more emails to your list and try more stories and try more call to actions because we need to see what resonates with your list, what makes them move. But I'd say you're ready for ads right now. You're converting at
right now.
20%. Yeah, I'd say you're ready for ads right now. Yeah. And however you're getting people on your list, how did most people opt in for that list?
So, like about 400-ish of them were collected over the years, but I had
Okay.
no idea what to do with the email list. So I literally never sent anything, but it was through like free things I would send people.
Yeah.
And then this last one, I got about 580 something just from posting about those mud cards. Uh, it was just the survey.
A product that you haven't even launched yet, correct?
Yeah, and it probably won't be for a while. I was gonna do the discount thing like you said, but with traditional publishing, it takes so long. I didn't want to promise anything when I don't know what the final thing is gonna look like. And so I just didn't even mention the cards. Well, I
Oh,
did in
Annie,
the
I'm
first
so
email.
curious. I'm so curious. Do you have the
Yeah.
cards designed? Do you know what you want them to be?
I mean, it pretty close, but the problem is when I'm working with traditional publishing and like a publishing partner, like my publisher, and this is stuff I had to work through because I had never tried to do
Yes.
anything like this before. Eh, what I what the result was with my agent when I talked through it with her, she said it's best to try to build momentum for the mud book, and then I go to pitch the publisher the cards to see if they'll want to do it as an ancillary product. And then if
Hmm.
they pass, I'll have the ability to do it on my own. But when you form like a publishing relationship with someone, you want to give them the first shot. But right now, I don't think Mud is moving enough to pitch them yet. So I don't want it because to get the same illustrator, it would probably need to be with the publisher.
Right.
So,
But at the end of the day, I have a lot of red flags with that.
really?
I do have a lot of red flags with that. Because that means I'm slowing down my momentum in my testing as a funnel hacker. You have click funnels, so I can slide upsells in and out of my build effortlessly. I can test effortlessly, and that's what I want to see. So I don't like that we have to wait to implement our upsells, and then when we get to implement our upsells, then it's like before I even look at manufacturing, I have to see if my publisher wants this or not. I totally get the relationship side of it. I've never published a book, so I'm not super knowledgeable on it, but I do understand the relationship aspect. Anyway, here's what I'm thinking, Annie. Do you have somebody at your church, a kid that likes to 3D print? Like, can we just 3D print 5 sets of mock-ups and then can we just sell
Oh,
them
um,
just for the future, right? Like, we're focused on the book. I don't need to derail you. I don't need to sidetrack you, but I think I've told you how I like to test products. I sell them before I have them. So,
oh
like,
yeah, I've heard
me,
you say that.
I would slide those cards as an upsell because it looks like the funnel is converting around 20%. That means people are going to buy my book, in which case I want to maximize on everything. So here's the two things that I'm thinking right now. Do more lead magnets. Get more people
Okay.
on your list. That's amazing. If you can just build your list like that, you're going to build your list for pennies on the dollar. You're going to get people to opt in, and then you could just naturally sell them your book, and you don't have to spend ad cost on that. Once you acquire them as your email, you got them. And that process seems to be working really, really, really well. So
Yeah.
I would be thinking about what funnels have I done? What have I been able to do? You said you ran a survey, right? You ran the
Yeah.
survey and you got people to, man, hit another survey, Annie. Come on with it. So let's do more of that because that worked out really, really, really well. Secondly, I'd be going to my church or any local place that I have access to somebody who might be interested in 3D printing. And I would just have, before I even had them make the cards, I would just see, hey, could you make these for me? If they say yes, I'm going to go to my OTO and I'm going to slide those cards in there immediately. and then I'm going to sell it and I'm going to see if people buy. And as soon as people buy, then I go to my guy and I have him make those things.
I
I just
think I'm almost certain they'll buy. But I
I
mean,
bet they will.
um,
But you have
but
no
I
idea how
guess,
many times I thought things were going to fly off the shelf and they just didn't. And I can
true.
never make that determination. I will never trust myself enough. I've tried to sell so many products that I thought would sell amazing and I wasn't able to sell them. So this is why we got to get our vote from our customers. That's
Well,
why I love that
so
you slide it in there.
question,
Hmm.
because I guess I was kind of using the survey results as proof of that they would sell.
Yeah.
But I guess that's not the same as someone
No,
actually
it is
swiping the card.
because your survey was about the cards, not about the mud book, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
That is good enough. That is good. If you get people to fill out the survey and say, "Yes, I would buy these. Here's what I would like to buy." That is good enough intent for us to make a good decision on.
Yeah. So then I actually did look at I was trying to look at card like what do you call it? Like the materials.
Hmm.
And I kind of ran into trouble finding like a source provider for because I wanted to get the color a certain way.
Hmm.
And I wanted them waterproof,
Hmm.
and it was kind of tough to find someone like that. I guess
Not
that's
in
where I
China.
kind of stopped.
Not in
Yeah.
China. That's easy in
Not
China.
in
You do that every day in China, Annie.
I'm gonna have to go back and listen to what Trey told me about that. I think he told me w that I should just go and reach out, and eventually I would probably find someone.
You reach
Um,
out to the manufacturers 100%, and they either do it or they have a friend that does it, and they'll put you in contact with the friend. Yep. It is
yeah,
not hard.
I'm almost thinking it might be easier for me on these funnels to do things that are not related to publishing because then, like you say, I don't have to wait for third parties. I can swap things in and out. Like a lot of them,
But you don't have to wait for third parties. Like if you as okay, so if you as the business owner, Annie, believe that these cards are going to sell and you've done your market research and people have told you they would buy these cards and you're like, okay, I have intent. People want to buy these things. Personally, I would tell you to reach out to China, get a shipping container, get enough made. MOQ is minimum order quantity. That if you're going to get these things manufactured from China, they will have some sort of minimum order quantity. So reach out to them and see what that is. But I would try and make just one shipping container, and I'd send that over to America myself, and I'd have them, and I'd start selling them right away. Because now when I go to my publisher, I'm not going to say, would you want to sell these? I'm going to go to my publisher and say, hey, I'm able to sell the book right now at an 18% conversion rate. And I've already done my testing and I've sold these cards on the back end and my cards are converting at 40%. So I'm able to sell a ton of these cards. Would you guys like rights to these? If not, no worries. I have these. I can sell them on myself. Now you're not
okay,
just
so
asking the publisher, like, hey, do you want this? Now you're saying, hey, I have a valid supply chain
I
here.
have
I'm
proof
able to
of,
make, yeah, I have proof. I'm making sales. Here's
okay,
the
so
conversions where I
this is
throw
an
cost.
idea. So maybe I can just design them myself because actually with the Mud Activity Pack, I spent like 3 weeks learning Canva to make the Mud Activity Pack. And I could just use Canva like icons. Like it's not going to be professional illustration, but it would be like kind of a spec product that I could sell in the funnel and then have proof of concept for
Yes.
them.
Yes, and 3D
Maybe,
print the first 10. I guarantee there's somebody in a Boy Scout troop right near you that is obsessed with 3D printing. He already has all the materials,
yeah.
and if you gave him $2 profit on every unit where he could make you 10 and he could make 20 bucks, he's gonna be thrilled.
Okay, so then I could just advertise it because I have to walk the line of publishing. It would be from the author of Mud, but it's not like a Mud product.
There it
Then
is
then
from
I
the
could
creators
probably
of
do
Mud.
it.
Yep, from the creators of
Yeah,
Mud.
from
Now
the
cards on
creator
the
of Mud.
front
Yeah.
end, and after they buy the cards, the first upsell is of course going to be Mud the book.
Okay. Yeah. Okay,
Yup.
this would probably work because it's not shutting down that door with my publisher. It's developing proof of concept
You're just
for
an
them.
entrepreneur doing big things, bringing your publisher in along for the ride. Yup.
Yeah. Okay. That's it. That's a good idea. I'll pitch my agent that one.
I love that. And guess
Make
what,
sure
Annie?
she's okay with it.
Now that you've been talking a little bit more, how amazing are these stats? 18 people clicked on your email. Your email was about mud cards. The order form you sent them to was about Mud the book, and you got a sale. That's
Oh no, that
huge.
so I did talk about Mud the book in this email, but the one
But
before
most
is where I
most of
talked
them
about the
opted
cards.
in for the mud cards, right?
Yeah, they did the survey for the med cards. Then I send them an email saying, "Hey, those are still in process because we're may work with a publisher." And then I said, "But I've been working on something else." And then I pitched them the Mud Activity Pack that I'd been working on with the book.
Come on. Fire here, Annie. It's amazing.
So thank you. I can't tell you how this was not easy for me. Like I'm horrible at design. I had to learn so much. It was very difficult, but I'm like so happy to get to this point that
Good. You
I
should
did it,
be. You should
that
be
I put
crazy
it
proud.
live because I was scared to death to do it. But I did it. So
Oh, Annie, do you have somebody in your life that knows how to celebrate you?
yeah.
Good. Please go have dinner. Go have a
Okay.
good, nice bottle of wine or something. Go celebrate. Small hinges swing big doors. And this might seem like a small win, but this is the beginning for you. I'm super proud of you. This is amazing.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate it. Oh, I have one last question if you are
Sure.
not talked out, and
Nope,
it's
we can do
easy.
it.
Okay, it's just on the mobile version
Yes.
of the funnel, have we figured out a way to make this button sticky? The one that's like,
Yes. Can
I
you share
want
your
25.
screen? I stopped your
Okay.
screen share, so just restart that for
Oh,
me.
okay. Let's see which one it is. I think it's this one. Oh, I'm not in the funnel. Sorry.
Bingo. Gotcha. Nice.
Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. Thinking about it. Oh, and I sent you the link to the funnel because you said you wanted it. So it's probably in your probably buried in your email somewhere.
Awesome. Amazing. We're gonna go buy that today. Okay, can you go to your mobile view at the very top? Great. Okay, great. Scroll me down. Great. Click that button. Yes. Settings. Scroll me down. Can we not make the button stick? I have to make the whole row stick. Keep going down.
That's all it goes.
Okay, take me back up.
I talked to support and they said one workaround could be to make a section and then have that stick. But
Yes,
is that how we have to do it?
I do think that's how we have to do it. Put your mouse on your just go to advanced for me really quick at the top. Go to your position and hit that drop down. Ah, and I only have static. No, I think that is what we're gonna have to do. I can probably do this for you right now, though. Click off to the side and let's go back to your funnel. Just
Okay.
anywhere right here.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Okay, put your mouse on the button and then move your mouse to the right a little bit. Okay, and there's my row. Scroll me down. Okay, and the
I think,
whole row is going to go up. I got it. Right.
am I gonna have to separate these out?
Yes,
Separate
you
it out?
are.
Okay.
Yes. Here's what we're going to do. Yeah, take me back up to that button. Okay, leave me. Oh, amazing. And this is pretty much right up top. Okay, what you're going to want to do, Annie, is you're going to have one row, and that's going to be all of your top stuff, right? Everything
Okay.
that's, yes, above. Everything from here to the button. So we'll call this top, and we're going to call
Okay.
this butt. So everything from the top to the button is going to be in its own row. Then you're going to make another row that only has the button in it. Then you're going to
Okay.
make another row that has the rest of your copy. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
And
so I'm gonna just have to, I guess that's gonna change my above the fold a little bit
it
because
it won't. You'll be able to change all of your spacing and it will not affect anything.
do
You
I
won't
want my button above the fold?
no. We really don't.
So do I
Um
want it down? Can you see my like down here?
I wouldn't be against having a button right below that. Having a button there, I would not be against that. But either way, your button needs to be in its own row, and I'll show
Its
you
own.
why. Let's go right over here to the row settings. Put your mouse around that mark. There's my row, my blue row. Click the three dots on it, and then settings. And now I can make a row. Where's my sticky? Where's my sticky? Oh, can I only pin
Maybe it's
section?
section.
I think I can
Check.
only pin a section. Let me go to your green section settings, please. You're perfect. You're amazing. Yep. Okay.
Uh,
That is it, Annie. I can only stick a section. So it's exactly like I said before. In your top
okay.
section is going to be everything in your above the fold and whatever else you want. So you'll have a section with all your stuff. Then
Mhm.
another section with just your button in that section. That's all that's in that section is your button. And then the
Okay.
rest of all your stuff. Because then I can make that section sticky. And what you're going to do, hit that drop down for me. You're going to make it stick to bottom. I think stick to bottom would be best on mobile. Stick to bottom on load. So as soon as they scroll to where that button is, the button sticks to the bottom of their screen. Or you can stick to top. I would start with bottom here. I think it will work best. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I just have to put it somewhere in its own section and then switch it to that. Okay.
Absolutely right.
Okay. Darn. Okay. That won't be too hard though.
You know what, Annie? You might also just go to ChatGPT and see if you can custom code the button. Like
Oh,
you have your
really?
yeah, click over to the on your funnel here. That might
Okay.
be way faster for you.
Uh,
I'll just click, yeah, that'll get us out of your settings. If you go down to your button, there we
okay.
go. Click your button settings. Or right there it is, actually, sorry. Click anywhere off to the side for me. Yeah, just put your mouse on your button. And then there's a code snippet, two alligator mouths. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So you can add code right to the button itself. And you might just go to ChatGPT and say, hey, I need to add button to my ClickFunnels code so it sticks when people scroll past it. And you can probably just custom code the button. That'd be
Just
way
custom
faster.
code it.
Yup.
Okay. I'll do that. Isn't
Nice.
that awesome that it can? That's how I got this to code. I had to do some tweaking of my video and
Yep.
it just did it for me. I was like,
2025. Great time to be alive.
yeah, it was awesome. So, okay. I think that's all. I don't know. Maybe if Trey has time tomorrow, he can help me optimize the review because I've made a bunch of the changes that he told me to make. So,
Oh, amazing. Yes, hop in. We'll take a look. And I'm sure you'd love to talk about your emails too. How to tell proper
oh,
stories to your
oh
people.
yes. Yeah, because well, then the other thing that'll be interesting because so I have like and this is I think my brand anyway, but I have to be very careful. I tell stories that are always factually true because I have things in contracts that say I can't like say wrong things to sell books,
Hmm.
which I don't think matches my brand anyway to say wrong things to sell books. But so I just have to be careful that the stories that I'm telling, you know, they have to be true. Um, so I have to, so it'd be interesting to hear his advice on how he can help me maybe better. Maybe he can help me shape the one I already have, or there's lots of people out on the internet that use like my book in like their forest schools or their libraries. So maybe I can just craft a story around them, you know,
Yeah.
and that
Yeah.
I see them post online. So maybe
Yes.
that's
You, Annie, I love your heart, but I've seen this a million times over. When the time comes, please don't fight being a marketer.
I get what you're saying. But
Okay.
I also though I have like written contracts that specify what I can do.
No, I hear you. I hear you, but your contracts are basically saying, hey, you can't tell people that buying this book is going to solve depression. That would be speaking untruthfully. That would be
Yeah,
being deceitful and manipulative, right? That would be preying
yeah.
on people's emotions. That would go against contract. But for you to tell a story of Jason, who's a single dad with three girls and didn't know what to do or how to play with them, that's not a lie. There's nothing wrong with that. I guarantee your contracts don't go against that, especially if you have a review
Oh,
from a
I
guy named
lost you.
Jason. Oh no, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, sorry.
I'm just gonna stop my camera. I'm at my home today and my Wi-Fi is horrendous. Okay,
Okay.
so yes, to tell people buying your book will cure their children's depression or medical ailments, that is a lie, and that would definitely go against the contracts that you've signed. But if I
Mhm.
had to take a guess, your contracts do not stop you from telling a story about Jason, who's a single dad to three daughters and didn't really know how to play with them or what to do on the weekends. So he bought the mud book and it gave him a bunch of ideas, and now him and his daughters have never been closer. That's not a lie,
If
especially
it's
if you
true,
have a
it's
guy
it's
named.
good. If it's
That's
true, I can
right.
tell stories all day long.
Yes, come on with it. That's just don't fight being a marketer when the time comes.
I will try not to. It's not really in me, but I'm doing my best.
You're gonna have a shift inside you, Annie, that happens. You're gonna have a shift. You're gonna wake up one day and you're gonna say, "It is my moral and ethical obligation to get this book in as many parents' hands as possible, so they can get the results and their kids can have an amazing life." Like it will become a burden and a weight on your soul, like it probably already is. And when that time comes, it is your job to come up with new stories. It is your job to come up with new dramatic demonstrations. It is your ethical and moral job to talk about this and sway people to buy this so you can impact their families in the ways that you know that you can. It's a really fun shift when it happens. It's really, really fun when it happens. Please just let it happen. Just let the
Okay.
shift. Don't hold on to the old. Just do the new thing.
I'll do my best.
That's all I can ask of you, Annie.
Awesome. Well, thank you a bunch. I sure appreciate your help.
It is always a pleasure. Great to see you again. And definitely hop in tomorrow. We'll have time to talk to you.
Okay, cool. Thanks so much.
You got it, Annie. All right, gang. Whew. I love a good Monday. Love a good Monday. Great job to everybody. Really, really great job. Funnels getting across finish line, sales happening, lives changing. That is the kind of stuff that gets me out of bed in the morning. So great job to everybody. I hope you're all super happy of your progress. Like Annie, please find somebody that knows how to celebrate you, that knows how to pour into you and congratulate you, and go share a bottle of wine with them, or maybe a premium cigar, or go enter a demolition derby with them and celebrate. I don't know how you celebrate, but please find somebody that can celebrate you and go share with them what you've done. Small hinges swing big doors, and these hinges may seem small, but it's the small swing that we have to have $1 million, $1 billion, $1 trillion business. So I'm really proud of you guys. I hope you feel the exact same. I'll let you go for now. Tomorrow, Tuesday, training. So Trey is going to be on at 12 tomorrow, and we're going to have ecom training specific to ecom. Looking forward to seeing you guys all there. I'm going to open up the room at 11, and we can have general coaching. Bring me any concerns. Let's get you over hurdles, back to doing big things. Super proud of you guys. Congratulations. I'll catch you all tomorrow.